Yo, what's up? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? It's Friday, y'all. We made it to the end of the week. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. My favorite day of the week, I ain't even gonna hold you. Friday is my favorite day of the week. Okay. Somebody got paid today. What? Somebody woke up this morning, looked in their account. What? They were like, girl, a bitch is paid out here, right? Yes, girl. Y'all know it, honey. Y'all be happy as hell on Friday when y'all get paid. That's what's up, okay? Get your money, hunty. All right, ain't mad at nobody. Let's get into the show. But first, y'all know we got to go down the line and speak to our people because I appreciate you guys being here. I don't want to be rude. Let's speak, honey, because y'all came over here in my house. And the least I can do is speak, right? So let's speak. Let's speak right quick. All right, so we got Bridget J in the house. Mary Giles is here. Mary Taylor is here. Darlene Mungum is here. Denise Slay is in the building. Woman Within is here. Sweet Essence is here. Rose Armstead, my backup mod, is in the building. Erica Rogers is here. Delilah T is here. Carla Johnson is here. Mia MJ is in the building. Connie Burns, I'm sorry, it's my Carla. Connie Burns, girl, is here. Good morning. Leslie Salmon is here. Lana Thomas is here. Cupcake Mamas is here. Clarity Speaks is in the building. Clarity Speaks, you're a content creator. Let me know, Lil. I probably asked you that before, but I want to make sure I give each and every one of you guys your credit for being here, honey. Deborah Johnson is here. Love is here. Living with Purpose is here. Mackinley Davis is here. Miss Aisha is here. Dolores Campbell is here. Wanda Coxshell is here. Shaquanda is in the building. Diamond Eyes is here. Miss Pruitt is here. Jackie Zachary is here. Brown Eyes is here. All right. Yeah, let me know, Clarity Speaks, if you are if you are a content creator, okay? So I can acknowledge you later in my show. All right. I see Alicia Murray. Angela is here. Said not a CC. Your name just looks like it would be a content creator. I don't know. Teresa Williams is here. Who else? Tyra is in the building. Tyra is here. Thank you, Tyra, for being here. Cynthia Williams is here. Miss Aisha said, whoop, whoop. I know that's right. Hey. All right. Yes, honey. Melanin Blend. Yes, girl. I love your name. Yes. Come through. Come through with the name. Okay. Yes. Let's get in our show. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope y'all are feeling good. Hope you feel up, feeling blessed and not stressed this morning, honey. You got your coffee and your tea and you're getting what got where you need to be this morning. All right. We got a great show. We got some good topics to run through. I hope you guys have hit the like button. Have you guys we got to do a jam session before we get our show started? Did everyone hit the like button? Maz, let me know on a Friday what we looking like on the like button. How the likes looking right quick? How the likes looking? Sandra, thanks for being here. Said, hey, CR in chat. What's up? Sandra's in the building. Karen is here. Snickerdoodle is in the building. The Alley Cat is here. Yes, the Alley Cat. Come on, Alley Cat. Let them know. Patricia Ransom is here. Sassy Brown is here. Reba 0616 is in the building. Tanya 53 is here. Henry Lee is here. Okay, Maz, hit me up and let me know right quick what the likes are looking like so we can get into our show. Alicia Murray is here. Kim Jones is here. 64. Let's get them up some more, guys. Let's get them up. We got 122 watching me. We should have 122 likes, okay? Because I would hope that someone who don't like the platform and the information that we're giving would not be here, right? I don't go places that I don't like. So if I click on, the least I can do is like, and the like button is free. For those of you that are joining for the very first time, if you hit the like button and you run over and look at your account, girl, ain't nothing coming out. You know why? Because it's free. Okay, so let's get the like up. Let's get the like up, y'all. Let's do a little jam session right quick while I help y'all. Hey, come on. I can do it. Oh, God. Hey, y'all. 38 watching. Come on, let's get the lights up, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, Felicia. I see you in the building. Alicia Murray. Yes. Karen, thanks for being here. I see you, TC. Hey. What we looking like? Hey. So what we looking like? Mom, tell me what we looking like. Aw, you should. You should. It's a fun thing to learn, Joy. Hey, come on. Lights up. Get them up. Come on. Get them. Get them. Get the light button. Hey, come on. All right. Let's get into the show. All right. Let's get into the show. Thank you, Clarity Speaks. You should all consider that, okay? You should. All right. Melanie and Blinn say, hey, I see y'all ready to get crunk on a Friday. Hey, y'all still got it. Hey, come on. Hey, come on. Yes, okay. Let y'all finish getting it out. Let's get into the show, though. All right. So everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion, and it's used for fair use and entertainment. It's Friday. Somebody said it's an early morning twerk. Hey, get your twerk on, okay? Stanky leg. Hey. Okay, you with it. Let's get into our show. All right, everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment, okay? I hope y'all are woke, child. I have to wake y'all up in the morning because y'all be over here like me, damn near asleep, okay? Child. Let's get into the first topic, though, okay? Y'all know we be jamming over here. I love music, so we gonna jam, honey. We gonna jam over here. All right, let's get into it, child. Y'all know we like to get the politics and stuff out of the way. Oop, hold on, guys. Hold on. Hello. All right, thank y'all. Sorry about that. Okay, so as you guys can see on my screen, child, Trump is out here still trumping. Now it says that President Trump, not child, Donald Trump for me, ain't no president, child. Donald Trump displays a $5 million gold card for immigrants. All right, let's get into that and we'll talk about it.
$5 million. For $5 million, this could be yours. That was the first of the cards. And you know what that card is? It's the gold card. The Trump card, gold card.
Who's the first buyer?
Me. I'm the first. I don't know. $5 million. For $5 million, this could be yours. That was the first of the cards. And you know what that card is? It's the gold card. The Trump card, gold card.
Who's the first buyer?
Me. I'm the first. I don't know. $5 million.
So he's out here with a $5 million gold card for immigrants. What the hell, Trump? They're asking who's the first buyer. He talking about me. This nigga here. See, this is what I'm talking about. All this stuff going on in the world, and this is what he's focused on. Okay. So Donald Trump, child, debuted a $5 million gold card to reporters on the Air Force One. Says, according to Trump, the gold card, which was introduced in February, is intended to permit wealthy immigrants to reside and work in the U.S., replacing the EB-5 Immigrant Investor Visa Program. Now, according to Forbes, says the EB-5s originally created in 1990 were for immigrants to obtain green cards if they invested at least $800,000 in a company that employs at least 10 people. So it's a money grab. So it's about the money. So y'all got ICE running around here picking people up because they broke. Y'all hear this? ICE is running around picking up illegal immigrants because they broke. But then if they got a little change up on them, they can stay over here, even though they're still illegal. They just got a little money. So, of course, this country is money driven. Let's continue. Howard Lutnick, okay, the U.S. Commerce Secretary, recently announced the sale of a $1,000 gold card to sale of $1,000 gold cards with a goal of raising $5 billion in a single day. Says, unlike America's citizens, gold cards holders are not required to pay taxes to the U.S. government on overseas income. What y'all think about this shit? It's a money grab. Money grab. Trump. Why I feel like he's doing some shady business right here. Why I feel like shady business right here. I'm seeing video after video after video of people getting picked up by ICE. And it's given that his only focus is on his control and money grabs. That's what it's given. All right, let me look at a few of these comments right here. Shout out to the Shade Room on this. All right, this person said, I swear if Kamala was out here doing this, that y'all would have her in a mental institution. Absolutely. See, they apply this shit because Trump is doing it. Had Kamala won office and got in here and did this shit right here, baby, they would want to impeach her. This person says, I'm convinced that an immigrant really hurt his feelings. Possibly. All right. They said an immigrant must have hurt his feelings, child, because he's trying to get him up out of here. It says, are we allowed to sell citizenship for $5 million? Y'all hear that? So that's pretty much what it is. You selling citizenship for money. If your money is right, hey, you don't give it hot. Hey, he said, hey, yeah, you're here illegally. But of course, that's against the law. But if you got a little money, we'll look over it. We'll look over the fact that you're here illegally and you've overstayed your visa. If you can cough up by 800,000 and you got, about 10 employees, which, Mexicans going to have 10 employees anyway, because, child, it's about 10 Juans and about 2 Kims working in that bitch. Because y'all know they come in droves, baby. Go down there in the Home Depot, baby. You can find about 10 Mexicans right there waiting to go to work. They jump right on the back. You stop at the damn stoplight, they'll jump on the back of your damn truck. I mean, shit, that's 10 employees right there. So if your money right, shit, you can get away with a bunch of shit. For real. Go down there to Home Depot. Go to Home Depot, park in a parking space and see don't they jump on the back of your damn truck. Yeah, you got 10 employees right there. All right, but let's get on, y'all. Yes, girl, if you want to get you some Mexicans to work for you, girl, Home Depot is the place to go. All right. Go in there and get what you need to get. And by the time you come out, you got a car full of Mexicans. I promise. All right. Nothing against Mexicans because we love y'all. I mean, shit, who else gonna make my damn burritos the way I like them? And who else gonna cut my grass for $5, bitch? Let's get on with the show. Nothing against Mexicans, though. I love y'all. Okay. Juan and all y'all. I love all y'all. All right. So let's get on. Former Vice President, Kamala Harris delivers a remark at a summit. She says that I'm not here to say I told you so. All right. Well, she did tell us so about Trump, baby. And he is doing everything that she told us that his ass was going to do. Let's get into it.
When one person, when a few stand with the courage, that is the courage exhibited by the leaders in this room every day, to stand, to have the courage to say, I feel fear. The courage to say what is happening is wrong. The courage to say that there is a way that we must chart to get through this. Understanding our power in the democracy we still have if we hold on to it. Courage is contagious. When one person, when a few stand with the courage, that is the courage exhibited by the leaders in this room every day, to stand, to have the courage to say, I feel fear. The courage to say what is happening is wrong. The courage to say that there is a way that we must chart to get through this. Understanding our power in the democracy we still have if we hold on to it. Courage is contagious. When one person, when a few stand with the courage, that is the courage exhibited by the leaders in this room every day, we are seeing organizations stay quiet. We are seeing those who are capitulating to clearly unconstitutional threats. And these are the things that we are witnessing each day in these last few months in our country. And it understandably creates a great sense of fear. Because, there were many things that we knew would happen. Many things. I'm not here, so I told you so. We are seeing organizations.
See, I see what she's saying. She's speaking correct. I don't know why she just didn't win, man. I voted for her. I ain't even gonna hold you. I can say it, shit. I voted for Kamala. I did. I know a lot of people did. I really feel like she should have won the election. When you have fraud ass individuals like Trump that's behind the scenes pulling all kind of tricks and stunts, do I feel like he won that fair and square? I don't. I really don't. I really, really don't. But then again, when I think about it, and I said this before, do I feel like the American people are ready for a female president? I don't think they were when Hillary was trying to run. Okay, because Hillary was definitely fit for the job as well. Then we get a woman and black woman to be exact. They definitely weren't ready for that shit. Hell, they were barely ready for Obama to be in there. You know, they were barely ready for Obama. I was shocked when he got in there. So they were really trying to fight to keep him out of there. And he was overly qualified to be president. But you got a smart black woman like this that can stand behind the podium and speak truth and speak facts and know what she's doing. And she's fully capable of running this country. But they don't want her in there because of who she is and what she represents. Okay. And because she's a woman. People not ready to hear no woman telling them what to do. People not ready for a woman to run the country. So they'd rather have an idiot in there that's more focused on power and control and money. Minus the respect. I don't see anything that he do that's respectful at all. So shout out to Kamala for speaking out about unconstitutional threats and all the other things that we're dealing with in this damn country, because this is a hot mess. We are headed towards something I don't even know. I don't have a word for it. Like, you barely in office and we're already talking about wars. I said it the other day. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Get your stuff in order, people. Keep your third eye open. Keep both of your eyes open, but keep your third eye, honey. Keep your third eye open, because the things that we are facing and the things that's going on behind the scenes that we don't even know about, just pray that God just protect us from the what they call seen and unseen. Because, baby, we need that being in this world, in this country alone. And other countries laugh at us because of the decisions that Trump is making in office. And it's just so just unconstitutionalized. Okay, if we can say that. Oh, my God. Just stay prayed up, child, because that's all we can do. What can you do? He's in office. The only thing we can do is impeach him. And that's going to be, child, that's going to take tooth and nail, because, hell, he's already talking about trying to run a third term. And then that's illegal. That's not even in the Constitution for him to be able to do that. So he's already figuring out a way to be in there for a third term. And he ain't even fixed the shit that's going on right now. Yeah, Cassandra, let's put that up. That's a great comment. She said that we're headed towards Armageddon. That it's all biblical. All these things must happen before the coming of the Lord. Yeah, if y'all read your Bibles. Okay. Another person, Vicky B, says that we better stay prayed up and put on the full armor, honey. Yes, God. Put on your armor and somebody else's damn armor in terms of what Trump is out here doing. Amina says that those stupid Republicans need a backbone. Yeah. But a lot of people are scared to speak up, scared to go against Trump, scared to lend their voices to what's right. So they go along to get along. So that they don't get, you know, you know, it's crazy. Pray, pray, and pray. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. Vera Docker says, not worried about that. You okay? Vera, you okay, baby? Vera says she ain't worried about it, honey. She'll be unalive. What? Oh, God. Did I mean to put that up? Vera, are you okay, love? Oh, my God. Whatever you're going through, sis, I hope you're okay. All right. Whatever that means. I don't know. We're going to move on with the show, though. Says him getting a third term. Okay. She said him getting a third term. Okay. Well, okay. All right. Let's move on. Child. Girl, that threw me a little bit. I was like, what's going on? I wasn't ready for that part of the show. All right, let's get to the next topic, girl. Because, girl, all right, so Texas Senate. Some of y'all going to be mad about this. For those of you that get food stamps, child. Oh, she said email. Okay, hey, I don't know. Maybe my tea ain't kicked in yet. I don't know. Y'all give me a minute, because y'all, what is it, 8:32? We still waking up a little bit. All right, so give me a look. Thank you, Tara, for bringing me back full circle, girl, because I was just sitting here like, hold up, what happened? What just happened? Okay, Vera, my bad. Maybe I misunderstood you, love. All right, thank you for being here. So, for those of you to get food stamps and you live in the Texas area, this might piss you off just a little bit, because, and you know, every now and then you might want a little chip or Oreo or two. But according to what the Texas Senate is saying, yeah, if you get food stamps, bitch, you will not be using your food stamps to be getting it. Let's get into what it's saying here, child. Ooh.
That to limit what Texans who receive food stamps can buy with them is one step closer to becoming a law.
KPRC2's Joy Addison joining us now live from the newsroom with much more. Joy.
Well, Keith and Danny, nearly 52 million people rely on SNAP benefits nationwide, and just over 600,000 of them live right here in Harris County. Here in Texas, the Senate has just passed a bill that stops people who receive SNAP benefits from using them to buy certain junk foods. Senate Bill 379 passed with an overwhelming 22-8 vote, and now it heads to the House. The move is aimed at making sure that SNAP benefit recipients aren't purchasing extra processed products with no nutritional value, like chips, soda, energy drinks, cookies, and candy. According to USDA statistics cited during the hearing, 20% of SNAP benefits are spent on foods targeting this legislation, like candy, desserts, and chips. But despite the overwhelming yes, a representative from the American Heart Association expressed opposition towards the bill, saying the restrictions would make the issue of hunger in Texas worse and leave people who receive SNAP benefits in rural areas or food deserts without enough food options. SB 379 now heads to the Texas House before it is put before the governor. If passed, the bill would take effect in September 2025.
All right. So this September, baby, if you live in the Texas area and you go to swipe that card and you got chips and chips and dips and soda and all that shit, cookies and all that in your buggy, it probably ain't gonna pay for that stuff. Okay, if you got SNAP benefits and you live in the Texas area after September of 2025, baby, you will not be able to buy snacks with your SNAP benefits. All right, just letting y'all know. Now I see School Board put it in there. All right, let me go back to my main screen, because we just talked about this the other day, how difficult it is and how expensive it is to I know I don't qualify either. I wish I could get some damn food stamps, because I hate spending my money on grocery. I just feel like I could be doing other things with my money. But, and it pisses me off just slightly, just a little bit. No hate. It's not hate. I wouldn't call it hate. It's just a little pissed. I'm just a little pissed off when I get in line and I see people with SNAP benefits and bitch, they got like 2 buggies worth of shit. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I be feeling a little nostalgic, like a little bit. But Schoolboy, you said, and we talked about this the other day when we were talking about food and different foods that you can, get and how you eat healthier. It is expensive as hell to eat healthy. She put in here, Schoolboy says that they need to make the healthy foods cheaper. And that's true. If you're trying to eat salad and all, go and try to get salad items and see how much that shit ring up to be. You be like, what did I buy? Why are salad items and healthy items like $50, $60? And you go in there and buy the stuff that's not healthy, and you can walk out of there with $30 worth of stuff. It's crazy. It's crazy. Somebody said, I wish I can get food stamps. Me too. Y'all know back in the day, child. Y'all know back in the day when they had like the food stamps in the book where you could tear them holes out like that and go to the store and just spin your ass off. Now they got it on the card, but people have become smarter. Now I've seen people do this, and I know somebody to do it. I ain't gonna call them out, but baby, they'll say, hey, you can go and buy, say, $300 worth of grocery and give me $400. Like in cash. They do that shit. That's a real thing. I've seen it happen. Like, take my card and I'm gonna stand right here outside. You go in there and buy your stuff, give me $400 and go in there and get what you need. Y'all remember they had that book back then, baby. You could tear them off. They got smart. The government got smart. But like, oh, we see what y'all doing. Y'all selling your food stamps. So now we're gonna put it on the card. Black people are like, well, people, period, because everybody do it. People's like, we don't give no fucks about no damn card. They became smart in order to still be able to do what they want to do, just a different way. So yeah, he be like, yo, stand right here at the door. Go on up and get your shit. Go on, give me my $400. Get $300. Go on, get $400 worth of stuff. Give me my money and give me my damn card back. And they crip walk their ass right on back up out of there. So yeah, shit. Somebody said I used to buy them too. I'm not gonna read off any illegal shit in here, but yeah, shit. I wish I could get them. I wish I could. Yeah, because I be feeling a little way. I ain't gonna hold you. Person in front of me with 2 buggies with, I be like, how y'all about to pay for this shit? Okay. And And it really pissed me off when they pull that damn WIC book out. And I be like, oh, fuck. Then I got to go to the next line. Because I'm not about to sit here while y'all read this shit off. Because you know that takes the longest damn time for them. And nothing against somebody with WIC, okay? Because you got to feed your children out here. But damn, you got food stamps and WIC. So now you done held the fucking line another hour. Because they got to read all that shit off. Okay, milk. You got to make sure you got the right milk. You got this. I be like, oh, Jesus. Let me go over here, child. Okay, let me go over here. Because I'm about to get a whole attitude in the damn store. But back to what we were talking about, it is much more expensive to buy healthy foods. It just is. And every now and then you're going to want a fucking overstuffed Oreo. You're going to want some barbecue Lay's potato chips from time to time. Like, don't nobody want no salad every day. Shit, even I have a cheat day. Even I have a cheat day, and I eat very healthy throughout the week. Okay, I drink a whole case of water. I drink a lot of water, like I do. I try to stay on my shit. I cut sodas. The only time I would drink like a ginger ale, that's the only type of soda I would drink. And I buy the little cans like that. And sometimes I don't even drink the whole fucking can. Just something if I have like indigestion. So I'm not just sitting around just slurping down sodas. That's not my shit. But at the end of the day, you know, damn, every now and then you're going to want something that's not healthy. But according to Texas Senate, baby, they're like, yeah, you won't do it on this dime. If you want it, bitch, you better pull out your regular debit card because this SNAP card, yeah, we ain't gonna be able to do it. All right, so for those of you that's getting SNAP and you stay in the Texas area, they probably gonna make this shit nationwide because they they try it out first to see how this shit works. So they can try it out over there in Texas to see how that works. There's going to be some people windmilling in the store. Somebody going to get kicked in the back. Somebody going to get elbowed in the damn eye because they're going to be pissed off and feeling away about not being able to buy no damn unhealthy stuff in the damn store. All right. So, yeah, we ain't got to stay on this. Y'all already get it, honey. This is probably going to be nationwide after September. So September, y'all better get all you can, baby. You better go buy in bulk before that law kick in. I know that's what a lot of people gonna do. They like, bitch, we about to stock up. Maybe we're gonna stock up. All right, that's what they're gonna do. Spend about $200 on chips and Oreos and animal crackers and all the shit that you should not eat. Okay, them Captain Crunch and all that shit. Because my husband like those. What is the berry kind of? What is it? The something berry, the Captain Crunch. He be eating the hell out of them things. I'm like. Oh my God. Okay. Those and they got the Reese's ones now. I be like, oh Lord, that's so unhealthy. But if you like it, I guess. I'll buy it. I ain't eating that shit. But okay. Let's get on to the show, child. Child. Because I can eat me some fruit and I'm good. But then again, sometimes I like a chip or two. I like chips, but I don't eat that shit often. Some double stuffed Oreos though. Fuck that. We never giving those up. Okay. The devil is a lie. Whoever makes double stuffed Oreos, I don't even hug people, but come here, air hug. You get it this morning. You get an air hug this morning. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you get them. You get it. Chocolate chip cookies, that's my shit. If I'm a snack, baby. Oh God. Lord have mercy. Y'all can put in the chat. What is your favorite unhealthy snack? Let's talk about it this morning, child. Put your favorite unhealthy snack in the chat. All right. Because I can get down on some double stuffed Oreos. That's I love them things. Okay. Those I like some chocolate. Like I said, chocolate chip cookies. I like those. White chocolate macadamia nut cookies. Fuck them up. Sure will. I'm a cheesecake girl. Strawberry cheesecake. What? Sure will. Yes, we put the drizzles. Give me all that, baby. If I'm gonna go out with a bang, baby. Oh, I love the golden Oreos too. I forgot about that. Somebody said the turtles. Yes. I like Rice Krispie treats too. Y'all know that's an old snack. Rice Krispie treats. I'll fuck up a Rice Krispie treat. I sure would. Pop-Tarts. I don't fool with the Pop-Tarts. My son like them though. I get them for my son. I like popcorn. I ain't supposed to eat it with these damn braces, but I will still eat it. I was a peanut eater. I can't tolerate it now with these fucking braces on. And y'all know how much I love peanuts. If y'all ever heard me, I love peanuts. Y'all putting some good snacks in there. Double stuffed Oreos. Yes. Ooh, we here. Oh my God. Them golden ones hit different though. They do. I tear them up too. I will. All the stuff we don't supposed to eat. My God. Chocolate chip cookies. Oh, What's the ones in the tan bag? What's the ones? I can't remember the names. Oh my god. What is it? I don't know why I can't remember. The chocolate chip cookies, caramel corn, yes. Butter pecan ice cream. That's my husband's favorite ice cream. Butter pecan. Yes. My mom like that too. Butter pecan ice cream. Famous Amos. Them famous Amos chocolate chip cookies. What? Ooh, baby. Y'all just don't know. Y'all don't know. The little Snickers, yeah, those are good. Those are good. Now, when I did eat like candy, a lot of candy, my favorite bar was Baby Ruth. I used to like Baby Ruth because of the peanuts and stuff. I like that. But Snickers, I fuck up with Snickers, like the little miniature ones. I like those too. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. But we don't. I try not to eat too much of that shit because I like to save my teeth. But when I want to get down on something sweet, yeah, on my cheat day, I don't give a damn. That is my go-to. Milky Way ice cream. Ooh, I never had that. That sounds good. Okay. Y'all are doing it. I hear somebody say love those. Yes. Baby, I used to tear up a Baby Ruth. A Baby Ruth? What? Them things used to be good. All right, but let's get into the next topic, y'all, because y'all making me want something sweet. Damn. All right, so as you guys can see, shout out to the source. Blueface child, y'all know he's still in jail. He is ordered to pay Soulja Boy's girlfriend over $123,000 in a defamation lawsuit. Okay. Child. Soulja Boy's ass is in court now too for assaulting his girlfriend. I don't know why he can't keep his damn hands to himself, but he's getting ready to pay out a lot of money too. But according to the source, Blueface has been hit with a costly legal setback after failing to respond to a defamation lawsuit filed by Jacqueline Martinez girl. Now that's Soulja Boy's girlfriend, who accused the rapper of spreading damaging false claims about her on social media. That's a real thing. I keep saying it. People feel like they can get on here all willy-nilly and just say what they want to say and nothing don't happen. Yeah, defamation lawsuits are a real thing. You see how much you can get? $123,000. Okay, you can make it rain in the club on that. For real. You better stop getting up here lying on people and saying shit that ain't true. Because look at him. He in jail in order to pay $123,000. All right. Y'all better stop that mess out here. There's more things to do out here than me lying. Now I'm talking about who I'm talking about. Y'all know shit. Y'all know defamation can be a huge thing. People be out here just lying on people because they ain't got shit else to do. Wake up in the morning. Woo, what can I do today? Let me go lie on somebody. That be some people. That be some of y'all. I ain't got shit to do today. Maybe I'll go lie on somebody right quick. Okay. When your ass get fucking sued, then it's something else. Slam my cup down on that shit. But yes, pay up Blueface. All right. He got a few more months in the jail down there. Okay. So is Snaggletooth gonna pay it for? Nah, because she talking about, and I saw a video. Let me go back. Krishan, I'm just like, girl, she only stays saved 2 to 3 business days. I'm tired of her. Okay. Let me put that up, Soulja Boy. I mean, to my Soulja Boy. Schoolboy. Damn, wrong boy. Schoolboy. But anyway, so Krishan Child was talking about if Blueface like get his life together and act like he's serious about her, she gonna get another tattoo on her face, because you know she already did it on one side. So she gonna get another tattoo on the side of her face to prove her loyalty to him and go back to him. I was like, bitch, what are you on? Like just what, a couple days ago you was on stage singing and like praise dancing and all that. Now you back up here again. What the? I can't take her serious, because I was like, oh my God, finally she's saved for real. But then just up here, like, yeah, playing with God. She was up there on that shit. Hallelujah. The other day at some church, girl, I was like, yes, hallelujah. Yes, girl, come on. You know, come on, girl, bring it on in. Yes. She's about to leave Blueface alone and get her life together. She was up there holding the baby, and he up there like this. Just head all over the place. I said, oh my God, girl, hold your baby head, girl. Okay, you about to get a baby whiplash up there trying to praise the Lord. You just, Yahweh. That was her up there on stage singing, girl. I said, okay, you know, the Lord said, come as you are. Okay, yes. I said, Carol, don't go there. The Lord said, come as you are. She's coming as she is, girl. Yahweh, hallelujah, Yahweh. That was her on stage, girl. Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh. The baby looking at her like, yeah. Oh my God. But then she did this interview. Talking about, yeah, and Blue, if he get himself together and realize what he want, I'd probably go ahead and get a tattoo on the other side of my face. I was like, you ain't ready, girl. You ain't ready. You are not ready. And this is coming from somebody who's been saved 18 times, child, going on 19. You are not ready, honey. When it's time for you to get your life out here and stop playing with the Lord, okay? Oh, she gets on my nerves. I feel like everything she does is for publicity at this point. Now I can't even look at no more videos of you in church on this shit here, Yahweh, because I don't take you serious now. Because our girl was like, oh gosh, she getting saved for real. No, she not. Because she was right back to cussing and acting crazy and carrying on in a video a couple days ago that I just saw. I was like, oh my God, I can't, girl. I cannot. You play with the Lord way too much. You need to be focused on the health of your baby. What is he, like 18 months old? He is not walking. He still can't properly hold his head up like he needs to. Like he cannot stand on his own. Like these are things you need to be focused on, not Blue, girl. Stop the bullshit with Blue. I'm so sick of her with this blue. Girl, no. No. I'm tired of that. I'm so tired of that. Oh my God. Child, it was talking about they said her baby was dressed like Benjamin Button up there on the stage with her while she was up there praise dancing and all that. I said, not Benjamin Button, Lord. Why they calling the baby Benjamin Button? Said the baby dressed like Benjamin Button while she was up there with all that hollering and stuff, trying to talk about she praising the Lord. Now, I'm not saying that the Lord can't use anybody, because you can go to church sometimes. You can be the most ignorant person on earth. If you go to church, honey, you can feel the Spirit. You can. Try them songs will get to you, and people get up and get the praise, and you will feel that shit. You will feel it. And go right back out that door and be the same ignorant ass person that you were when your ass came in there, because you just don't have that in you to change. It's for the moment. It's given that it's for the moment. But whatever, girl, I guess go off. I guess, y'all, go off. Y'all still talking about the snacks? Somebody saying the gummy bears, child, gummy bears and gummy worms. Okay, yes, honey, yes, but child, I can't with Krishan. I can't. So let's get into this next topic. All right. For those of you who like Martin I think I've watched every single episode of Martin. Like I feel like I've watched every episode, probably more than once. Okay. Y'all can put in the chat, what is your favorite Martin episode? Okay. God, I don't think it's so many. I can't really nail it down to one. But Kid Capri speaks out and he says that he never got paid for his voice being sampled on the Martin intro. Okay. Y'all know when Martin get ready to come on, y'all hear Kid Capri. He said he's never been paid for that. And y'all know how many episodes Martin put out. So Kid Capri did not get a check for they pretty much pimped the hell out of him on that. So I know he's feeling away. Baby, that's gonna be a nice little bag if you go for it. So he said the legendary Kid Capri, DJ Kid Capri, honey, recently revealed that his voice was sampled for the iconic intro of the hit sitcom Martin, but he was never compensated. Now, during an interview with Bag Fuel, says that Capri explained that the producers took a clip from his time on Def Comedy Jam without permission. That's a lawsuit. How they get away with that? How did they get away with that is my question. How y'all just take a clip from somebody on their stuff and put it on yours to promote your show, and you ain't saying nothing to that person, ain't no paperwork involved, ain't no money exchanged, there's no understanding that this is what we're doing? Like, hello, Martin, I hope you weren't behind. I mean, it's your show, so people look at Martin, because y'all know it's people that's behind the scenes that do all the paperwork and the legalities or whatever that go into stuff like this. But people gonna always look at Martin, kind of like how people was looking at Candy with all the issues going on with her restaurant. They were like, yeah, girl, Candy getting sued over there. They ain't said shit about Todd, even though he's in on it as well. So it's kind of giving this situation here. Even though it's called the Martin Show, people are looking at Martin like, Martin, that's fucked up. Why you didn't pay that man? When really behind the scenes, people who actually handle that part of the business, they're not doing that. So I hope that they can figure this out, and I hope that they can resolve this, because he should be paid if you're using his shit like that. And yeah, Martin had a lot of episodes. And they made a bag over there on Martin. So it's unfortunate they ain't cut him a check and make that right. Okay, so get in there, Martin, and tell your people behind the stage there to do what they need to do. Get that check to popping, get that check to popping, and go on and fix that. All right, let's move on, child. Girl. So Magic City stripper out here is suing, girl. Okay, when strippers get to suing, girl, you know at the end of time. You know the world is about to end when strippers start suing, girl. Let's get into this, child. People down there in Magic City, child, they say, girl, let me put my real drawers on and go down there to the courthouse and up and sue somebody, girl. I'm put these thongs in the drawer and put my granny panties on to take my ass down there and sue somebody down there at the courthouse. That's what had happened, girl. That's what had happened. Now, Gorgeous Doll, that's what she called herself, child. That's her stage name. Gorgeous Doll said, girl, let me go on down here, girl. Let me put my regular heels on, not my stripper heels, girl. Not the clear heels. We can't wear the clear heels in court. All right, we got to tone it down. Let me put on my Easter shoes, girl, and my granny panties and go down here and up and sue, girl, so I can get this money. Now, Gorgeous Doll sues Magic City Strip Club for sexual harassment and wage violations, Lord, okay? And some people be like, well, how the fuck do you sexual harass somebody in a strip club? You know, because everybody touching each other. Nah, there are rules and regulations, all right? And I ain't never worked in no strip club, but I do know this. You do have to pay for certain services. When you go in private rooms, you have to pay for that. So it's understood you can't just be up and touching like that. That's why they have security and stuff in there. Those girls go in there, that's their job. They go in there and dance, they drop it low, dip it low, bring it up slow and all that. Yeah, and pop that thing. That's what the song say. They be like that, okay? So there are rules and regulations. Even though you get private dances, it's understood that you still have to follow certain rules. They tell you can't touch the dancers, like they get on you, whine and grind and all that, and you kind of have to sit there with your hands to your side, you know, and not be, you know, filling up and gyrating and all that type of stuff right there. So I don't know. This person here made it sound like there was some extracurricular stuff that she was not in favor of that had happened down there at Magic City. So let's get into it, child. Y'all can put in there what y'all think.
A workplace discrimination lawsuit names Atlanta's Magic City nightclub and its owner as defendants.
A former dancer is suing the notorious strip club for sexual harassment in violation of federal wage laws. Newshead reporter Joy Dukes is at the live desk tonight with more, plus a response from Magic City.
And that lawsuit filed last week in federal court claims Magic City violated the Fair Labor Standards Act by forcing dancers to pay illegal kickbacks. The former employee lodging that complaint spoke exclusively with Fox 5 and says she was wrongfully terminated for raising her concerns.
Story time about my lawsuit with Magic City.
Her story times have been the talk of TikTok, garnering millions of views.
I've been doing story times for about 2 years.
The most recent posts from Courtney Hale, who is better known by her stage name Gorgeous Doll, detail her time working at Atlanta's Magic City and a federal lawsuit her attorneys filed claiming the club owes her thousands of dollars in earned tips.
I'm also the one that's speaking up for myself because I know that something was done and it was illegal.
We spoke exclusively with Hale, who now lives in Miami, over Zoom Wednesday. According to her complaint, from September of 2022 to September of 2023, she was regularly required to pay a portion of her earnings in kickbacks to the club's DJ, security, and a third-party promoter known by the name Baller.
Baller wanted $500 per girl. He was leaving with $8,000.
Hale also claims she was sexually harassed by a female manager, and when she reported it, no action was taken. The complaint states she was fired in an act of retaliation after speaking about it on social media.
There aren't a lot of girls who speak out because they're scared.
Attorney Gary Freed, who represents Magic City and its owner Michael Barney Sr., denied Hale's claims, saying she was fired for another reason that was private information. Freed confirmed there was an investigation into her sexual harassment claim, but declined to discuss the outcome when asked for more detail.
We don't believe any of these allegations have any merit. This Magic City, we've sent 2 cease and desist letters.
Hale is seeking all wages she says she was forced to pay to the club. She also hopes to encourage other women to speak up about abusive practices in the nightlife industry. There was a mediation hearing in this case last week that was unsuccessful. Both sides say they are looking forward to proving their case in court. At the live desk, Joy Dukes, Fox 5 News.
A workplace.
I'm going to say this right now. Being a stripper is hard work. I've never been that. I'm going to tell y'all right now. If you've ever done the pole dancing workout thing, let me tell y'all something. That shit right there alone And that was just for like maybe an hour or so. That shit had my legs burning so damn bad. My legs was like noodles trying to walk to the car. So I can't imagine them being on stage for 8 hours going up and down no damn pole. That takes a lot of energy. Being a stripper is hard work. I'm gonna just say it right now. A lot of people say, oh, they're just up there dancing. That takes work. Mind you, they're in heels like this the entire time. Okay, you gotta squat down. You gotta be in shape to be a stripper. You really do. You really do. You really have to be in shape. Like I did that shit before, y'all. That I was like, oh, this is nothing. Girl, you got to have good upper body strength and all of that to be on a pole. And I never knew that. When I saw this shit on TV and just saw it, period, I was just like, oh, that's nothing. And I did it for like, exercising purposes. And I learned a few things. And I said, oh, Lord, if my life don't ever work out, I got some clear heels at the house. We can make this shit work. I can make a little change over here and whatnot, So, yeah, I was like, damn, who knew that this shit was this hard? So being a stripper is hard work. So I take my hat off to them, baby, because I couldn't do it. I could not be on a stage for 8 freaking hours with heels like this, dropping it, dipping it low and all that, honey, doing, gyrating and whatnot. That take a lot of work. To dance for 8 hours, bitch. That's a lot. So their coins that they earn is very much so well deserved. Okay, it is. That is. So if the manager and the boss is keeping the tips, I see why you suing, bitch. Because you like, listen, you don't see all these muscles going up and down the back of my damn leg. That's because my ass done been up and down this pole. I'm gonna need my coins. All right. So I don't blame her for suing. If they are taking kickbacks, illegal kickbacks at that, yeah, bitch, give me my fucking money. And I'm suing, bitch. I am, I get it, girl. What's your name? Gorgeous doll. Yes, God. Go on in here and get your money. All right, so we heard read. Former Magic City dancer, honey, because they fired her when she went social media and told on their ass. Now they're trying to, no, it was for something else, All right, she left some condoms in the bathroom, so we fired her for that. It wasn't for wage violations and all that. It was, she left some condoms in the bathroom. She was doing some extracurricular. We went in there and we knocked on the door because somebody had to pee, and we heard some sucking sounds behind the door, and we bust the door down, and she was in there like that, and we had to say, "Girl, you fired. Yeah, you fired for that. You fired for that right there. Okay." You're supposed to do that in a private room, not in the bathroom. So because you violated the stripper community violations out here, we're going to have to go ahead and up and fire you because you're supposed to only be giving the head in the private room and not the bathroom. Now, somebody out here had to pee real bad, and we had to bust the door down and whatnot. Okay, and whatnot. I like to say that. So when we bust the door down and whatnot, you in here on this shit, gagging for your life and whatnot. So for that, you're fired. So when she went to social media and told on their ass, now all of a sudden, it's not for that. Oh, we didn't fire her for that. It was something else that we can't talk about. Well, you're going to talk about it in court because she's suing you, okay? But let's get into what they're saying here. Former Magic City dancer girl, okay, Courtney Hayne, also known girl, not to be confused, okay, but Gorgeous Doll is suing the iconic Atlanta strip club for sexual harassment and federal, girl. When you get that federal in there, you be like, ooh, girl, federal wage violations, child. Ooh, Lord, Destiny, you know about that. Them federal wage violations, girl. Ooh, girl. So according to the lawsuit, Hale claims that she was forced, girl. Ooh, that sounds like a strong word. Forced is such a strong word. Hold on. Forced like that. Okay. Forced to pay out a portion of her earnings as kickbacks, okay, in quotations, to the club's DJ, security, and promoter. Let me find out security and a promoter, child. Ranging from $20, girl, not a 20, to $1,000 per night. That's a lot. That can add up, right? Girl. Yeah, girl, the sucking noise. She also alleges that she was sexually harassed by a female manager, girl. Oh, so while you was in there putting your bra and stuff on to get ready to go on stage, she was behind you like, girl, so, yeah. Like that? Was it that? I don't know. We'll talk. So she also alleges that she was sexually harassed by a female manager, and she says that she was fired, girl, in retaliation for speaking out. So she went through there and, we didn't want them on the back of your butt while you was trying to put your thong on. She walked behind you, said, pop you on the back of the ass like that. And that's sexual harassment because you didn't ask to be touched or popped like that, girl. They're supposed to do that on stage, not in the dressing room, girl. So really they were running a business like what's the place? Players Club, where Bernie Mac was getting up all the money and hiding in the locker room where he had that little, go through the locker and then go down the stairs like that and be in his office, and then the girls be upstairs and he going, hit that little button and say, y'all better get up there, there's money to be made and whatnot. So it was kind of like that. It was like Players Club. was like Players Club. That's what it gives. Okay. So the attorney girl for Magic City has denied the allegations, saying that Hale was let go for other reasons. Now we know that's a hot damn lie. That's a hot damn lie. Okay. Yes, it was. See, I just said it was a Players Club. Run me my money. That's right. Ebony and Junior. It was an Ebony and Junior situation. Why you do that to her? Ain't that what she said on there? Oh, girl. I said this is probably Lisa Ray's worst acting that I've ever seen. Okay. My mama told me to watch you, and I told her I would. I was like, oh, girl, I'd be like, cut. Lisa Ray, no, that didn't sound believable, okay? My mama told me to watch you, Ebony, and I told her I would. I was like, the fuck is going on here? But anyway, girl, yeah, so get your money, honey. All right, I ain't mad. Go on down there and sue their ass. Put on a church suit, though. Don't go in there in your stripper attire. You ain't gonna get shit. You got to go in there, cry a little bit when you go into court, okay? Because sometimes that helps. When you cry a little bit, when you suing somebody, sometimes you get more money than you expected, okay? That's how you got to do it. Go in there and cry real good. Ugly cry too, girl, okay? Let your black tears, girl. Let your mascara run down, Lord. Let it run down upon your cheeks in the courthouse, girl. And you're going to get a lot of money. I'm trying to tell you. That's how you got to do it. All right, the judge going to say, oh, Lord, she was only trying to pay her bills. Now, you only asked for $23,000. Now we're gonna go on up it to 50,000 because your heart is broken out here. Oh, you're broken. This broke you. This really broke you down. So yeah, we're gonna go, for damages, girl. Loss of wages and damages, girl. Because you're gonna need some therapy behind this. Oh, let's put some money on the back end for you. And another 15,000. Okay, for therapy. Oh, that's what you gotta do, girl. Go in there and cry real good. Put on your Easter suit from 3 years ago, bitch. And your open-toed Easter shoes and go in there, girl, and cry your ass off and get your money, honey. All right. I said it right here on my show. You about to get paid. Okay. Shut them down. Okay. Yes, child. Magic City, you will be the manager of Magic City if you do what I tell you. All right. Let's get into this next topic, Lord. Because a North Dakota mayor, child, resigns after accidentally sending some explicit videos to the city attorney, Lord. Child, how you accidentally send some explicit videos to the city attorney? See these people out here? This is what I'm talking about. He might need a job down there at Magic City, child. If you on that type of shit. How is you sending your whack-off videos to the city attorney? They didn't want to see that. They didn't want to see that. They did not want to see. They in court. Okay. The attorney is in court trying to fight for somebody, child. And he's like, hold on, I got a message. Somebody just sent me a message. Hold on. This might be the message that I was waiting on. And your ass done sent them some shit with you in there. Oh, yes, oh, yes. Oh, yes, yes. You in there beating meat and then sent that shit over there to the attorney. And he in court done threw him off. And now he can't win his case because all he can think about is you beating your meat and you done sent him that shit in his file. Bullshit. Don't nobody want to see that, you nasty bastard. Didn't nobody want to see that. Now, let's get into what it's saying, girl, because child.
Begin with more on the big shakeup today in Minot leadership. Tom Ross resigning as mayor today. This comes after the release of a report on an investigation into Ross's conduct. According to the report, the city attorney filing a formal harassment complaint against Ross in January. Kiona Rivera covered a special council meeting today where city leaders talked about the next steps moving forward.
According to the report, which was made public Tuesday, City Attorney Stephanie Stahlheim received a sexually explicit video over text in mid-January. 2 weeks later, Stahlheim filed a complaint. The report states when interviewed about the incident, Ross confirmed it was him in the video, and he had recorded the video during his lunch break prior to sending it to Stahlheim. The report writer says Ross intended to send it to his romantic partner, whose name begins with C, but mistakenly sent it to the contact, City Attorney. The City Council accepted the report at Tuesday's special meeting. Councilmember Mike Blessum said while it's an unfortunate situation, he is looking forward to moving on.
The city's been through an awful lot. The city organization, city staff, the people of our city have been through a lot.
They also received Ross's resignation letter a few hours before the meeting. In his letter, Ross said, "I have tried to be too much to too many people. I failed."
The well-being of our city, as Alderman Blessum said, has been on shaky ground more often than we care to admit over the last few years and months. We've been faced with challenges that most cities never have to endure. Today, I sit before you with heart overcome by sadness and disappointment as we face yet another moment of poor leadership in our city's history.
We also reached out directly to Ross for a statement. He said he takes responsibility for the mistake and said he will always have respect for Stahlheim. Ross adding, "The decision I made falls in line with all my work on behalf of the city of Minot. I put my heart and soul into this community." Council President Mark Janser will assume the duties of mayor of Minot for the next 15 days. In Minot, I'm Kiona Rivera, reporting for your news leader.
Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. This mother sucker right here done went to lunch and whacked off and sent the damn video to the city attorney. So he said it's, my partner that I was supposed to send it to, her name started with a C. So maybe her name was Cindy. I don't know. Damn. So you don't call Cindy on your lunch break, child, while you was in the car out there, girl, and you done, on this shit. Yeah, I'm gonna send you the video in about 15 minutes, okay? Be looking for your phone, be looking at your phone, okay, for your messages, and I'm gonna be sending. Hold on a second. Oh shit! Oh god! Oh! You on that shit in the car? All right, I'm gonna send it to you now. This is him. Shit went straight to the city attorney. Okay, did you get it? I just sent it to you. City like, no, I don't see anything. Are you sure? Hold on, let me check again. Let me see. Yeah, I ain't getting nothing. Cindy's like, no, I didn't get anything. Check and make sure again, because I just sent it to you. You should have gotten it by now. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I didn't get anything. Meanwhile, city attorney's over there like, what in the fuck is this? City attorney's like, what in the fuck is this on my phone now? The fuck is that? Bob, is this you? What the fuck is you sending this to me? Like, child, why you sending me your old face? Bob out here sending out his old face to the city attorney, and they're like, what the fuck is this? So Cindy's still sitting there like, yeah, I didn't get it yet. Like, what number did you send it to? Okay. His ass like, let me see. Oh, God damn. Oh, hell no. Oh, God. Oh, sweet mother of God. Y'all know that's how white people cuss, child. Holy mother of God. That's how white people cuss, okay? Black people like, bitch, motherfucker. White people, holy mother of God. I sent it to the city attorney. Y'all know he was losing his shit because he knew he was so fired. This motherfucker sat in the car probably on his lunch break and typed up his resignation letter. When he saw that shit went to the city attorney, he knew it was over. He knew it was over. Holy mother of God. Sweet Jesus in the morning. That's white people cussing. You piss out a white person. Holy shit, sweet mother of God. How the fuck did I send that over there to Bob? Well, don't worry about it. Go on and start working on that resignation letter because your ass is out of there. Okay, Bob. You out of there, bro. Sweet mother of God and all y'all asses is out of there, okay? So, yeah, according to what it says right here, girl, I ain't never seen no shit like this ever. Y'all ever send a message to somebody they ain't supposed to go to? Y'all ever send some pictures? You trying to send a picture to your man, okay? And you still in the moment and whatnot, and you send that, you hit that send and you realize you sent that shit to the wrong person. Oh, baby, that shit will make you go nuts, okay? You be like, oh, shit. You done sent your mama a picture of you busting it wide open. You supposed to send that to your man, and your mama done called your ass like, Rail, what the fuck is this you just sent? What are you doing spread eagle in here? What is you getting, a pap smear? Somebody giving you a pap smear at the house over there? What is going on? Why are you laying there on the back, laying back in the bed with your legs up like you getting ready to push out a baby in there? What's going on in here? Who's giving you a pap smear over there? What's going on? Why you don't got no drawers on and you laid back on the bed there with your legs up in the sky? Why your legs is to the moon over there? Why you sent me this? Why you sent me this shit? Yo, nasty ass. Get your ass and put your drawers on and go the fuck to work. Sending me this shit over here. Damn. I was about to go in there and read my Bible, and you done sent me this shit in here. Your legs all up in the air, legs to the moon, like your ass in there getting a fucking pap smear in here. And you didn't even shave down there. Done sent that shit over here. Fuck you doing? I was about to go in there and pray and read my Bible. Hell, I just turned my greens off. And the Lord told me come in here and read the Bible and spend some time with the Lord. And I heard my phone go off, and I happened to go in and look there at my phone, and there you laid back on the bed like this. Like that. Like your ass was getting a fucking pap smear out here. Fuck you doing? Hell, you thought. What the fuck you think this is? You know, mama, every time she think about that shit, she go up and cuss your ass out. The audacity. Or the audestiny, as Wanda will call it. You got the audestiny to be sending me this shit. I mean, you know I'm saved over here. Fuck you doing? Slam some shit down right quick. Woo! Done piss me off. I can't even read the Bible right. Because every time I think about it, I want to cuss. And the Lord can't use me like this. The Lord cannot use me like this. Now, I'm trying to read the Bible and cuss. I can't be saved like this. We'll talk about this shit tomorrow because I'm mad now. That's how your mama. You know when you piss your mama off, she can't talk to you, right? I don't want to talk about this shit. You be trying to explain, well, mama, I was trying to send the pictures to Leroy, okay? You and Leroy's number is the same. All right. And I was trying to send him over to Leroy because, you know, he was calling me, you know, and talking that real crazy shit on the phone that I like, you know, because I'm grown anyway, though, mama. I'm grown. You know, you be trying to clean it up. I'm grown anyway, though, mama, you know. Don't be acting like I'm a child in here. I'm grown, you know, so I can do stuff like that. Yeah. But I was trying to send the pictures to Leroy, and I made a mistake and sent them to you. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear that shit. And she done hung up on your ass. That's what that's like. Like, damn. Send me them pap smear pictures. That's what the mama call them. Send me them evil, demonic pap smear pictures. Send that shit to me. Fuck off my phone. Oh, child. Don't y'all be out here on that, okay? Child, let me move on. Because that about sent me, child. Now I'm going to have to really check if I send my husband some pictures, child. Do I do that? Y'all get out my business. Anyway, so if I ever try to send out a picture like that, honey, I got to make sure that number right because I ain't got time for that shit. Child, I want my pastor calling me. Excuse me. Praise the Lord, real. What? I checked my phone and you were been over in the bathroom, okay, with no drawers on. We're trying to figure out why you sent this down here to the church. Now, you only give $1 down here anyway. Okay, you won't give nothing but $1 anyway. You only a part-time member anyway online. Okay, we mad about that because you moved your membership to online and then you up and send this. This is what we have to deal with. Hallelujah. You know, got to throw a hallelujah in there. So you don't get real mad at your ass. Now, we talked to the church secretary and they said the number went back to you. This is where these pictures came from. It went back to you where you paid your $1 tithe for this month. That's what they said in the computer. Okay, that's the number that was in the computer that ran back to you. Okay, when you just send us this picture down here at the church down here where you only pay $1 this month for your tithes and offering. Tithes and offering was only $1. Okay, and this number came back to you. We're trying to figure out why you sent this down here. Okay, now we're gonna have a prayer line this Sunday, and we think you should come on down to the church and be in the prayer line because this right here is not of the Lord. All right, we got to go now. We'll see you on Sunday. All right, bye. So let's get to the next topic, girl. Child, church tithe and offering is $1. That's how y'all be out here, child. Y'all cheap asses. That'd be me. I got that like I'm trying to still see how y'all church is running over here before I up that $1. All right, I don't know what y'all doing down there. I know pastor keep pulling up in a different car every Sunday, and I want to make sure my $1 ain't going toward that Lambo. That's all. All right. And once I figure that out, then we're going up to $2. All right. But in the meantime, in between time, leave me the fuck alone. Moving on. I'm gonna be saved over here from Bedside Baptist until I see otherwise. All right. And then I'm gonna block your number, pastor, because you weren't supposed to be calling my ass anyway. All right. Anybody ever block their pastor? Girl. All right, so an unlicensed plastic surgeon tries to flee from New York, girl, after a botched procedure, leaving a patient brain dead. Now, we got to get serious. We just got our laugh on. I just acted a little silly for y'all and got hot and bothered and whatnot. Yeah, this is not okay. So we got an unlicensed plastic surgeon who's out here trying to leave New York after he found out them charges were about to be upon him. And after he done left a woman brain dead from trying to brain unalive. After doing a botched procedure. Let's get into this because this is serious. For those of you guys, and I said it the other day, if you're going to do any type of procedure, especially if you have to go under or if you're not going under, baby, please make sure you do your research. Please make sure you do your research on the person that's doing said surgery on you. Make sure they're board certified. Check to see how many fatalities they've had in their career. All of that stuff. Do your homework. When you don't do your homework, you run into people like this. Let's go. My God. Sure. Oh shit. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still over here with this damn pap smear, these pap smear pictures. I'm sorry, y'all. Forgive me. All right. Forgive me.
This
Forgive me.
photo.
Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. All right. It's a camera you're not sharing. Hello. All right, here we go. Pretend it never happened, okay? So an unlicensed plastic surgeon tries to flee New York after a botched procedure, leaving the patient child brain dead. Let's go.
Illegal cosmetic surgery police say performed inside a Queens home. And now tonight, a woman is left clinging to life. Good evening. I'm Christine Johnson. Police say that woman was left unconscious as the unlicensed suspect tried to flee the country. And she may not be the only victim. As Naveen Dhaliwal reports, police released a photo hoping others will come forward.
It looks like an ordinary house in the middle of a very quiet neighborhood, but police say inside, Philippe Hoyos Ferranda was running a makeshift medical practice without a license. The house on 35th Street in Astoria now under a partial vacate order. The order states first apartment operating as a medical office with medical exam table, cosmetic injectable syringes, exam lights. This all came to light on Friday after police say they found a 31-year-old woman unresponsive. Investigators say the woman had come to the home to have her butt implants removed. During the procedure, something went terribly wrong. Police say 38-year-old Philippe Hoyos Ferranda called EMS and then took off. The NYPD releasing this photo, asking other potential victims to come forward. Detectives say they found Hoyos Ferranda's information and picture from a building landlord. Further, the city's license plate reader system got a hit on his vehicle on the Van Wyck Expressway near JFK Airport. That's where they found him, at the airport, after he had passed all the gates and was on his way to Colombia, but was taken into custody. According to the criminal complaint, Hoyos Ferranda admitted to performing the surgical procedure on the victim without a license to do so, and he also administered lidocaine via a syringe, causing her to go into cardiac arrest. Hoyos Ferranda is expected to be in court on Thursday. As far as that woman, officials say she's in the hospital. She has no brain activity, and she demonstrates signs of lidocaine toxicity. In Astoria, Naveen Dhaliwal, CBS News, New York.
Love yourself. Love yourself. And I'm saying that this woman didn't. A lot of people are more. I swear, BBLs are more important than everything else in life. It seems. I would be so happy when the BBL phase goes out of it's not so popular anymore, because so many people have lost their lives. BBLs are one of the most dangerous. Okay, she was getting them removed. Okay, she was getting removed. Still, why would you go to somebody's house? They don't even look clean. The place that she was going like a little ran down little, apartment or whatever. Why not just go to a regular doctor? And I know that it costs more when you're going to a licensed doctor to do said things. That's why a lot of people go out of the country to get stuff done. But even that's becoming dangerous because people are flying out of the country to get surgical procedures done and not making it back. I mean, look at Ice. What's the girl? Spice, not Ice, but Spice from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Went out of the country to get a procedure done and almost passed away. Almost passed away from them doing a surgical procedure. And she had multiple procedures that she was getting done at one time. And these doctors were licensed. This person was unlike, he knew what he was doing. Obviously, this was how he was making his money and charging probably a little bit under what a licensed doctor would be charging. It's so mind-boggling. We hear about all of these underground surgeons that do these procedures on people, that it's dangerous, y'all. Why would you trust someone injecting something into you? Why would you lay on a table with someone and trust your life with someone who's unlicensed? There's a reason why people have to go to school and be licensed, because so many things can go wrong. In the event that something goes wrong with them being a licensed doctor, they should also know how to correct said situation. But you got this person who's not licensed, who's just out here looking to make money. This was money driven. He knew it was wrong. At least he called 911 so they can come hurry up and do what they need to do. But he didn't even stay there to make sure that this person would be okay to say, hey, because he knew that what he was doing was an illegal practice. So I say you do homework, people. Do your homework on people. I would never go to somebody's house for them to do any type of surgical procedure. I don't give a hot damn. I won't even come to your house for you to pierce my fucking ears. Like, hell no. Hell no. I need one more hell no. Hell no. You can't even pierce my ears at your house. Because I don't know. It's so many ways that you can catch infections. Anytime you cut on the human body, you have to have certain protocol that goes with that. Antibiotics and all types of, stuff that go into that to have surgery. You got to clean the area good. It's a lot of things. I've had surgery before. I know how that shit works. And I be scared as hell. So imagine going to somebody that's unlicensed who really don't know. They know a little bit about, but they really don't know, just in case something go wrong. You never know. Your blood pressure could go up. How do you go and fix that situation if said situation occurs? You got people dying on the table with licensed doctors. We just saw a situation the other day about a 9-year-old who went to a dentist, who was a licensed dentist, who performed a procedure on this 9-year-old, and this baby got home and was unalived. Stop trusting people to do procedures on you. We heard years ago about people putting Fix-A-Flat in people's bodies, in their asses, to do BBLs, to do procedures, and they're going and having to get all this stuff cut up out of them when they almost pass away, because you want to look a certain type of way, because you want to compete with other people and look a certain way in your genes and have a big ass in your genes. Meanwhile, you out here slowly dying. Fix-A-Flat go in a fucking tire, not your body. Y'all don't remember that? People injecting Fix-A-Flat in people's asses out here so they can have a big ass in their jeans to look a certain type of way. K. Michelle even went and got all that shit out of her. And she had some damages done as well. I heard about, and I'm going to say allegedly, Tiny from T.I. and T.I.'s wife. It was said that she was doing went to some underground people to get some surgical procedures done as well. And I said they must have did her ass. No shade. Because, baby, your ass should not be looking like a wet Depends when you go on stage. Baby, that ass be dragging. That's the worst butt job I've ever seen. And, baby, you a millionaire. You are a millionaire. I've been hearing about a lot of those places, underground surgical places in Atlanta, where people go and get work done, get their breasts done, get asses done, get all types of things done, tummy tucks and all that, from people who are not licensed doctors. Like, who is that crazy? Guys, please do y'all homework. This woman is brain dead over a decision, a split decision to go and have this person take out some implants in her ass when she could have gone to a regular doctor. I mean, if you ain't got the money to go to a real doctor, because y'all know it's high as hell, they say in the States, to have that type of work done anyway, plastic surgery. But then you have some places, child, where Sheree, she went. Sheree went and had her nose. You know, Sheree had a few rhinoplastics because her shit was like that wide. When she first came on TV, Sheree had a nose this wide. But love to say she never had no shit done. But they're saying that the place that she's been going to get her surgical procedures done, that place is even up for some type of questioning as well. That the doctors up over there, that the place be nasty. So people be trying to save money and getting stuff done, but then you're also risking your life. Please be safe, y'all. Let's get off this. Oh my God. That's for anybody that's looking to get surgery. That's your body. You do what you want to do. You grown. You got the money to get it done. Get it done. If you have some things you want to tweak here and there, that's fine. But make sure you're doing your homework on the people that's doing the surgery for you, okay? Period. Because it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. And a lot of this shit you can get done. I told you, you want to get your ass to get bigger, do some squats. Do some squats, okay? Have your man get back there, honey, and hit it from the back. That shit will grow. Ask me, I know. Cameron got a dunk over here. You better ask somebody shit. I ain't about to get on nobody's table for no BBL. Hell no. Fuck that. Do some squats, work out. Okay, Stairmaster. Get on them stairs, run the stairs. I go up and down my stairs. I got stairs here in my house. I go up and down them stairs for exercise. That will tone your legs and your ass up in here. Trust. That's exercise for your ass. You ain't got to go to no gym unless you just want to. Baby, work out. That would squats, lunges, all that. Put it in there. Let me go back to the comments right quick. I mean, damn. Stop spending up all your money going to the fucking doctor when you can. Somebody said caramel. I mean, it's true. I'm trying to be funny, but I'm not. Squats, lunges. Tell them, Cassandra D. Squats, lunges, step ups. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. You can work out, baby. You can work out, honey. Stairs will get you a good old ass out here. Do them lunges. Yes, God. Said get BB. Let me look at some comments. Valerie Rayleigh says to get a BBL done by a licensed plastic surgery. Yeah, I'll just work out. Says, oh, Caramel, you better stop. Says, next, they're going to be asking to borrow your man. Girl, that'll never happen. All right. That's a solid situation. I ain't never worried about that shit. Okay. If you can come in here and do better than what I do over here, baby. We ain't worried about that, baby. We almost 20 years in on that. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere, child. I ain't worried about that. Caramel got that staying power. You better ask somebody. I ain't worried about that. We ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about nothing. Say, Caramel, you better watch it if you trying to get your man. Girl, don't worry about that shit. Baby, I've been putting this thing on that man for almost 20 years. He ain't going no place. Do you hear me? We can cook. Okay, I'm sitting on $1 million walk. You better ask me, baby. This back work. And he ain't going no place. I ain't worried about that. Nanny of the Maroon says that you know you got a good man. Girl, let me tell you something. Don't get me started on him. People get mad when I talk about my man. People get mad when I talk about my man. I'm just saying, honey, he's sent from the Lord. That's all I'm saying. Yes, God. Okay, he's sent from the Lord. Child, he helped grow it. I'm trying to tell you. Him and my son gave me some hips. I'm saying. You tell your man get back there and do what he got to do. Get on your knees, lady. Do I need to help y'all this morning? Do we need a lesson in how you grow your booty in here? We grown in here. Shit, the kids is at school. I'm just trying to tell you. Said, Caramel, are you a freaky deaky undercover? I have the potential to be. I know a few things over here. Okay, I know a little bit. I'm a mama over here. We ain't Virgin Mary. Everybody got a freak number. It just depends on, if you catch me with my head right one day, we can do a little bit. We'll do a few things if you get me with my head right over here. Okay. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? It depends on what's on my mind that day. You just never know. Shit. You just never know. I can fry some eggs with no drawers on. Just a flick of the wrist. I'm just saying, shit. Have your man help you get your body right. You know, women. SEX is the best exercise. And I'm not trying to be graphic. For those of you that are still out here getting it or whatnot, SEX is the best exercise. Go read it. I lie to you not. There are different positions that you can get in that you can tone your body. You're going to sweat. Your legs going to be tired as fuck and sore. Okay. You got to put your bike. This right here. This right here. This part right here. That's called a bike. Put your bike into it. Yeah, work, child. If you're not sweating and anything that you do and you're not sweating, you're not doing it right. That's called workout too. When you work out and you're not sweating, go harder. The same with SEX. Go harder. That's how I do when I work out, baby. If I ain't sweating, I up that thing. If I'm on the treadmill and I ain't sweating enough, I want to sweat. That's the goal. That let me know I'm doing something. Okay, I want to sweat. Anything I'm doing. Where it's physical, okay, I want to sweat. Get your man back there. Get on your knees, okay? Get on your knees. Let him get back there and work, okay? Let him lay down. You get on top. Don't lay out. Don't put yourself all the way down. Stand. Put your stand like you're in a standing position. Hold on to that headboard or hold on to him. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down, up and down. Okay? Yeah, don't put your knees all the way down on the bed. Stand like you're in a standing position and just go up and down on it. I guarantee you them legs gonna be. If your legs ain't burning, you ain't doing it right. Say it again. If your legs not burning, you're not doing it right. Got 808 people watching me. Why the viewership go up when we start talking about this? Why is that? We start talking about this type of stuff, and damn, everybody over here now. Everybody want to learn how to get their legs and their ass right. I'm just trying to tell you. If your legs are not burning, you're not doing it right. Put one leg over here. He laying down. So you're going to straddle him. You're going to be straddling him. All right? Or reverse cowgirl. Let me teach y'all some shit in here. All right? Because we ain't no... Let me teach y'all some shit in here. Let him lay down. Reverse cowgirl. Okay? Yeah. That shit works. Ooh, I wish I could stand up right now. If I ain't have on these little booty shorts, baby. All right, it's going to slim that waist. It's going to tone your legs. And it's going to build your ass muscles. All right, so reverse cowgirl. Let him lay down. He's laying that way. You facing that way. Let him hold the back of your arms. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Keep doing that shit while your legs burning. Go through the burn. Take that burn. Burn. Burn, 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 burn until you get there, you can't go no more. But you gotta do what you gotta do, okay? But keep going. Boom, boom, boom. Let him hold the back of your arms to support, okay? Work them leg muscles. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Or you can face him. Hold on to the headboard for support because I don't want nobody falling down and bumping their head and got to explain that shit in the ER, okay? You're trying to tell yeah, up and down, up and down. Work them leg muscles. Don't put your knees on the bed. Keep your knees up and keep your feet planted. Up and down, up and down. You working the back of your leg muscles. You working your ass muscles. You working your core. That's here in the middle. Okay? Yeah. Learn something today. Let me learn y'all something like the old people say. Watch your shit, girl. Go look in the mirror when you get up off that thing and be like, shit. Caramel was right. Caramel was right. Damn. Baby. Your legs gonna feel like noodles when you get done. But watch your ass and your legs be out here serving. Let me learn y'all something here. Said Caramel, I'm gonna tell you, my mama know how I am, child. My mama know exactly how I am. And yes, okay, ain't nothing wrong. I'm married. I'm married. It says you. Say I'm doing you married. Okay, don't go down there to the Dollar Tree. Let me help y'all out with another. Don't go down there to the Dollar Tree and get a shower curtain because you're gonna throw that shit away anyway. Don't spend a lot of money on it. You just get you a shower curtain from the Dollar Tree. Put you a blanket under the shower curtain. Put it on the floor. Put the shower curtain on top of the blanket. Put you a pillow back there for his support because you on top. All right. Get you some oil. Rub it upon you, and have a good time. I'm trying to teach y'all some stuff. Y'all want to have been with my man for 20 years? You better learn some shit. Because don't nobody want to be bored. You got to have a very vivid imagination if you want to entertain somebody. If you married to somebody, you in a relationship, bitch, entertain. It's you and that person. Don't mean that shout. Don't do that, bitch. You better do that because there's somebody out there that would love to do that shit. So you better get your ass up and be creative. Take your ass down into the Dollar Tree, get you some baby oil, or go down there to the SEX shop, honey. They got everything that you can imagine. Edibles, edible panties. Okay, you can keep them shits on anyway. I hope not too long. Edible bras. Okay. What you shy for? That's your man. Your job is to please him and vice versa. So do that shit. Go down there and go spend about $40 on some SEX stuff in the shop. Okay. Get you one of them pillows to put up under the back right here so you can arch your shit up like that. What is it? Edible gels that they have, lickable gels, and they got the hot oils. When you rub it, the more you rub it, and you can lick it off because they taste. They got different flavors. I'm trying to help y'all in here. Or you go to the dollar store, Dollar Tree, whatever y'all got in your city, honey. Dollar General, Dollar Tree, whatever. You don't want to spend a whole lot of money because you're gonna throw it away. You're gonna put oil on it. What you gonna use it for after that? Okay, you're just trying to have fun a little bit. You don't want to break the bank. You just want to have a little fun. Put it on the floor. You don't want to put it on your bed because you don't want shit all over your bed. Schoolboy said, "Oh Lord." But I'm just saying, go down there to your shop. I don't know what kind of shop you guys got there, but they have the edible like gels and stuff like that. Like you can lick it off and they get warm. Okay, you can put it down in the cutty cat, as they call it. Jocelyn Hernandez call it cutty cat, and put it there. He could eat it off, lick it off, whatever, child. I don't know, whatever y'all do in your bedroom. I don't know. Put it out all over your body. We'll just say it like that. Yeah, that shit works. I ain't into the hot wax. Don't go lighting no candles and pour no hot wax. There's no 3rd-degree burns. That's not sexy to me. But whatever you guys like, because everybody have their own little freaky moments and things that they like to do. So you got to be creative. That's the point I'm making. Be creative. All right, there's so many different ways that you can work out in the bedroom and that you can also keep it spicy as well. Okay, period. Music as well. Add some music to it, honey. I'm a music connoisseur. So pick whoever you want to play, whatever you want. If you want soft jazz, whatever makes you be in the mood. Okay. Some of y'all like Demise. Y'all like that. If that gets you out, hey, it is what it is. Some of y'all like some R. Kelly, child. Temperatures rising, your body's. Y'all might like that shit. I don't know. Or you might want to hear some non-singing. What's your boy name? I like the guy when we get a damn freaking baby. That might turn you on. I don't know. Whatever you want to play. Whatever you want to play. But set the mood, light some candles, play some music, and go in there and do what you got to do. Please your man, okay? Shit. I don't know what else to tell you. Sound real. Hell yeah. Do that shit. Just girl, be shy. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Child. Make it work, okay? Just make it work. Let's get off that. Keith Sweat, child. I like Keith Sweat sometimes, but sometimes he be doing too much. I'm like, what was that? But anyway, yeah. But let's get it. Tank. Yes, Tank definitely has to be on the roster. All right. So you got to keep it. Yeah, tell him, schoolboy. Damn, you got to keep it spicy, okay? Schoolboy got a little thing over there. I saw you over there, schoolboy. I follow you. And not to put you on the spot, schoolboy got her little thing over there. I was like, look at schoolboy over here in love. Yes, girl. Okay, schoolboy know what I'm talking about. Said you got me rolling in the office. Girl, y'all know how I do over here. We talk about everything, child. Teddy Pendergrass. I'm gonna turn them off. All right, that's what Teddy tell you, honey. Turn them lights off and get on in there, honey, and light a candle. But yes, Raheem Devon. Yes. Okay, shit. Silk. Oh, God. Y'all know. Said, yeah, I got me a Haitian. Come on, Haitian. Oh, girl. Y'all know them Haitians can be a little aggressive too, girl. All right. Tell you, lay your ass down. You like, oh, shit. Okay. That's how it be, schoolboy. Not to put you on the spot. Lay your ass down. They talk to you like that. I'll be like, I like that rough shit. Talk rough to me. Shit. Grab me by the back of the neck one time like that. Because I can take a little pain or whatever. I can take a little pain, on that shit right there. I'm like, all right, hold up now. It was almost whiplash right there. Hold up now. Oh, girl. We ain't want no whiplash, but like a little rough. Hold on. Let me see. Y'all like that. I like that shit. All right, let's move on. Oh, Alexa, play Take Me to the King, because I almost went there, child. Alexa, play Take Me to the King, girl. All right. I about took myself out right there. Damn. All right. Let's move on, child. Anyway, I said all that to say this, child. Work out, honey. Work out. Please your man. Do what you got to do, child. Don't be worried about these hoes out here. Because somebody always talking about trying to take somebody and take something. Girl, you can take shit. You take these hands. All right. Yeah, girl. Because my nigga love me. My man love me, girl. I'm trying to tell you. Yes, girl. Because I could be 5 different people in the same damn person at the same damn time. For real, for real. We turn that shit on and off. And he like that shit. He do. And I talk that thug shit to him. And he love it. He love it. All right. Damn sure do. Ooh-wee. Good God Almighty. Don't get me started, Lord. Do I got on the panty liner? Hold on. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm good. All right. Let's continue with my show. All right. Yes, girl. Whew. Hold on, I need my church fan. Damn. Y'all got me hot. Hold on. I need one of them Martin Luther King church fans. Or Mahalia Jackson on the front. Jesus. My God. Hold on. All right. Damn, I'm back. Shit. Okay. Matt Barnes. All right. Let's change the subject. Good God. Got me a little moist in here and whatnot. Matt Barnes. See? Matt Barnes opens up about losing his family, girl. See, ooh, that's so sad. Where them fans at? Oh, I got my boots on the ground. Where them fans? Okay. Back to Matt Barnes. Okay, shit. Matt Barnes opened up about losing his family with his cheating ass. That's why you lost your family, because you were cheating. All right, you done lost Laura. Now you done lost your family right here, and your wife just had a baby. Your lying, cheating ass. So his one, what is his name, child? And Nancy or whatever child her name is, Miss Sims over there, and she reacts. Now there was some cheating allegations. All right. And it says stop, Mahalia Jackson. Girl, you know don't no fan cool you down with like the ones in church with Martin Luther King and Mahalia Jackson on the front. Okay, you tell that usher. You got to do like this right here. And she be like, yeah, okay. You need a Kleenex? No, bitch, I need a fan. You get a fan. I want the one, you have one with Martin Luther King on the front. Or Mahalia Jackson. I don't care. All right. You get to doing this here, baby. That'll cool you right on down, child. You get in there and get to shouting real good. You get hot. Y'all know in church. For those of you who like being there shouting and stomping and carrying on, holding up the damn service so none of us can't leave up out of there when you're only supposed to be in the church for 1 hour and be in that bitch for 3 hours. Y'all. Anyway, so yeah. One of them good fans will cool you right on down, girl. But back to him with his lying, cheating ass. 8 women, they said, child, his wife found out that he was cheating, child, with over 8 women, okay? How the fuck you do that? And you got a good woman at home. See, that's what I'm talking about. Matt, you been the problem. See, now I was mad at Laura. Is it a child named Laura? I was mad at Laura Govan, child, when they was together because I feel like, damn, she doing him wrong. Why is she doing that to him? Now I figure out it's you because now you done got another woman, another situation. You got custody of your boys. You done took the boys from Laura, so you ain't got to pay no child support. Now you get over here with this one and you done had, I think they got 2 babies together, and she find out that your ass done been out here with 8 different women and she done up and left you and took the baby and everything. Now you want to sit in an interview and play video. Well, you know, my wife left me, you know. She should have left you. It's 2025. There's diseases out there, nigga. She was like, nigga, you ain't about to have me out here burning. I ain't about to be going to the clinic every week because of your ass. I ain't about to be out here on no damn penicillin because you can't keep your damn slang in your pants, nigga. Ooh, child, let's get into it. Because now he over here trying to play victim. Oh, you know, my actions, nigga.
Through my actions, I literally just lost my family through being what you talked about, like not... Girl. I was the strong provider. I wasn't there emotionally. I wasn't empathetic. I wasn't willing to share those emotions. And that was stuff that my ex would tell me, like, you're a wall. And then again, trying to dig back and understand and starting counseling that, like you said, little Matt from back then is still hurt and still trying to find his way. Although grown Matt seems like he has it all. Little Matt is there more than I realized. So my question is, like, to all those men that can't or feel like they can or just won't, tears won't come out. I know it's such a refreshing and helpful and good thing to do as a man, but how do you cry if you don't? I don't want to say I don't know how to cry because I've cried before, but I haven't cried in probably 30 years.
You're guarded.
Too much.
You have to change your perspective of what crying is. You still... deep inside of you, you still believe it's
through my actions. I literally just lost my family.
Is this nigga real sitting in the interview? I haven't cried in about 30 years. Nigga, you won't cry when you was in them guts either. All right? I'm going to be raw with shit. Was you crying when you running up in them guts? 8 different women. Was you crying then? What you want to be crying for now? Telling the men out here, yeah, you should go ahead and cry. Go out and cheat with 8 women. Bitch, you better go ahead and cry. Okay? I ain't cried in about 30 years, but you know, shit. I don't know if my tear ducts still work or not, but shit, I might cry. I don't like crying either, unless I just really need to cry. Okay, I don't be on that. I don't know. Maybe I got too much thug in my system. I'm trying to get it out. Child. I'm not a crier either. But damn, 30 years. I think I cried within 30 years. Maybe that's what your ass need to do. Cry so you can stop sitting out here lying. The more you cry, the less you lie. I might need it on the shirt. The more you cry, the less you might be out here lying. Because it's given that you be doing too much out here. 8 women, that's excessive. All right. So this is what the wife had to say. Baby, she had a lot to say because she obviously if you write this much about a nigga that you was with, you tired of his shit. Then she might not be coming back either because she wrote a lot. Let's see. Because it's a whole fucking novel. Do I want to read it? I don't, but we're gonna get into it. So Anna, that's her name. She might be foreign. I don't know. Girl, I hope your ICE papers is in order because that's probably gonna be the next thing. If you don't come back to him, he gonna call ICE on you because that your name don't look like you belong here. But we'll get back to that. So if you're going to talk publicly about our personal business, she checking his ass. Because if you started out with if you're going to, girl, she about to let off on your ass. Let's go. If you're going to talk publicly about our personal business, all right, I got to read it like this. Tell the whole story, nigga. I added that part. Now, don't post half truths about me and our past relationship to gain sympathy from the masses. And you got to do your head like this. All right, bitch. You gotta say bitch like. All right, so then you say, I'm in the trenches, girl. Oh, that's some thug shit. In the trenches, girl. I've been in the trenches. I'm in the trenches doing the work, the hard work, making sure all our kids are okay, bitch. All right. Now, you made no effort to emotionally support all of our children through this traumatic transition that you caused, okay, motherfucker. But you're willing to be vulnerable For strangers, nigga, I ain't seen you cry in 30 years, but nigga, you want to sit in an interview and up and cry? Get into that. For strangers on the ground for profit. Let me find out you out here crying for pay. Nigga, you crying for pay out this bitch? Yeah. So please keep my motherfucking name out your mouth. That's how Wanda cause motherfucking. Okay. Since I left, nigga, I've said nothing about you, and you know that there's so much that I could say about the man that you truly were to me, nigga, because you won't shit. I added that part. Because I got to help you cuss him out, girl. You ain't doing good. Says that if you don't have respect for yourself or for me, at least respect for our children who follow you and see your motherfucking posts, okay? Yeah, because our children are old enough to be on social media now, nigga. I added that part too. Now, your post is triggering, girl, for the rest, for the kids and I. While we're in the midst of healing and rebranding our lives since we left your sorry ass. I added that part. Now, we're the ones who reaped all the damage that you caused by your constant selfish ass actions, okay, and toxic choices. Now, you didn't consider our kids in your actions before. So please try to consider them now, if you can, why you ain't cried for 30 years and trying to up and cry right now. I added that part. So, so if you want to do some good, all right, please don't speak about me, all right? And go get some consistent therapy. That means a lot. Okay, get some consistent therapy, and most importantly, start building a relationship with God. Okay, go get some therapy and get saved, nigga. That's what she just told you. Peace and blessings. Now, don't get no peace. You didn't get no peace right there. Don't put peace, and definitely don't give him no blessings. All right, after he cheated on you with 8 women, bitch, take out peace and blessings and say fuck you. That's how you end that. Ain't no peace and blessings, baby. Hell no. Hell no. That's how you got to be. So yes, that's what she said, girl. I added a few things in there. All right, y'all want to go back and read the real post what she said. It's over there on the shade room, but y'all know I have to add some more because you ain't cuss him out, right, girl? I had to help you because, girl, you don't know what you was on. Maybe you was saved when you was writing that. Anyway, so what's her name? Anansa Sims, honey, shares names of 8 women, including Masika Kalisha, girl from Love and Hip Hop, after insinuating that Matt Barnes cheated on her. My God. 8 women, y'all. Ooh, Lord. Let's see, child. Girl, she done put when and where and all that. Baby, you on his ass. She must have been tapping his phone, too. Nigga, I'll be crying, too. Shit. When she start naming them names, you gotta cry. All right, so let's see. Can we read them, girl? Because this is kind of far away. Masika Kalisha, girl, at the top of the list, said allegedly she was cheating with him on January, child, 18th through the 19th. You just say 18th and 19th, like it's something in between the 18th and the 19th. On a Denver trip, girl, allegedly back on since what, summer of 2024. Girl, that was last year. Masika, you married. Hold up. Masika is married, y'all. So in 2024, you was on a Denver trip with Matt Barnes and you married, girl? What the hell? What's going on in Hollywood? Oh my God, why they blot out the names? Because I want to know these people now. All right, so here she says that he allegedly cheated at her place, child. Whoever this person is, January the 20th. That's what, this year? She allegedly told me that it's been going on for 6 years, nigga. So this next person he was seeing for 6 years, and he was going to her house, digging her out. Damn. So this next person says allegedly, according to the messages, we don't know who that person is, and we don't know how long. This person here says, according to some messages again, allegedly she told me that it's been going on 7 years. Damn. Well, at least he committed. Damn, he child. At least he's committed. He be there a long time. He don't just come to. He ain't no what they call it, a hit it and quit it type of nigga. Like he stayed, child. He got that staying power to it. Allegedly, 7 years cheating. Question is why you stay. Or maybe you just found out. I don't know. So it says she allegedly currently does our car insurance. I know you lying. I know you lying. Damn, Nationwide is supposed to be by your side and not in your fucking bed. Nationwide is on your side, not in the bed. So this person was doing their car insurance, child, and was digging. He was digging out the lady that was doing their car insurance. Damn. Damn. Oh my God. So this person says that allegedly, according to messages, all right, so he's messing with that person too. Who is Hallie Camden? Allegedly, according to messages, and she says, girl, y'all can have him, okay? Well, girl, they know that. Shit. Obviously, they know that. Oh my God, that's a lot of people. 8 women. And Masika's married ass at the top of the fucking list. Oh my God. Let's continue, child. This was them in happier times, girl, before she cussed him out in that novel I just read. She said, I once loved a man so much that I was fixing him while he was breaking me. That's some deep shit right there. All right. So she responds by saying, why mad? Question mark. Question marks. That means she mad, girl. When you put 2 question marks, that's why. Why? That's how you saying it. 8 different women in January. Damn, that's a lot. Obviously, beautiful girl. Okay, she just had a baby. I don't even think their baby is 3 months old. She literally just had a baby, like literally just had a baby. So think about the fact that, you know, they're married. Obviously, they're probably not using protection. So him being out with 8 different women is putting her health. I'm pretty sure her, you know, everything was thrown off. pH balance fucked up out here because he out here with 8 different women. Obviously, they're hoes. You supposed to be fixing my car insurance, and your ass is down on that shit. So you're gonna have collision and hold on. You want to add some more collision? Do you want roadside assistance? Okay. Do you need roadside assistance? Okay. Now usually we charge an extra 50, but I give it to you for 20. Okay, hold on. Oh, and did you want to add the fuck? Y'all. This nigga out here getting free roadside assistance for some head. Is that what we doing out here? Matt Barnes, you trash, sir. That's all I got to say. All right. So it said, while discussing vulnerability, why I can't talk, and emotions on this podcast, Matt Barnes reveals that he recently lost his family due to being emotionally unavailable. Oh, you were emotionally available somewhere else. So his wife, child, shared a response of her own, which we just read, accusing Matt of making no effort to be emotionally supportive to her or their children after their split. Says, as we previously reported, his wife accused Matt of cheating on her with 8 different women in January, child. Damn, that's a lot. I would hate to know that somebody would ruin their family. Now you sitting in interviews to I lost my family left and won't come back. Of course. And your children are old enough, your boys that you have with Laura, they are old enough to be able to see the bullshit that's going on. So they've already gone through this with their mother. And now you got this other woman who they see as their mother, like a secondary mother. And now you on the same bullshit with them. So your kids probably don't want to speak to your ass. They probably don't want to be around you. Like, hell no. All right. His kid, and they are very great basketball players as well. They're going to be next up. I watch them. They good. They here with it. They here with it. Okay. Both of them, they got twin boys. He has twin boys with Laura Govan. All right. Damn, that's sad. Let's move on, y'all. We almost done. I ain't gonna hold y'all. What time is it? Yeah. So Ohio substitute teacher. Let's go ahead and share, child, before I forget, because y'all know how I be. Let me take that down. Well, I still got your comment up there about your Haitian queen over there, child. Shout out to school boy with the Haitian queen. All right, let's get into this next topic. Child. These people out here. All right, so oh, Gloria, not Laura, child. We getting mixed up. Gloria, child. I know it's one of them. Gloria, child. Y'all know who's with Gloria. He got the twins with Gloria. All right, so Ohio substitute teacher arrested for allegedly hiring a student, you guys, in a chilling unaliving for hire plot against her husband. What is going on with these teachers? If they're not sleeping with the students, then they on some other shit. Now you out here asking the students to take your husband out. He's probably not, before I even read into it, probably done up and was sleeping with this same student. Let's get into it because this is some bullshit right here. Damn. Stephanie Demetrius, child. And when you got 2 first names, you know you want some bullshit. Stephanie Demetrius, a 44-year-old substitute teacher at the Academy of Urban Scholars High School in Columbus, Ohio, was arrested last week and charged with 1 count of felony conspiracy to commit a crime, according to court records reviewed by Law and Crime. Shout out to It's On Site, because that's what we're reading. Now, court documents obtained by Columbus ABC affiliates WSY X indicate that on March the 26th, that was most recently, that Demetrius allegedly approaches an unidentified student, offering $2,000 to unalive her husband, whose identity has not been disclosed. Now, it says that the age of the student has not been revealed, said that the alleged plot came to light when the student reported the incident to a school counselor, who then contacted law enforcement authorities. Child. So your husband's life was only worth $2,000 to you. You really hated that nigga if you're going to pay somebody $2,000 to take him out. Or maybe you just broke. So Demetrius was subsequently taken into custody and is currently being held without bond. She faces charges of conspiracy to commit aggravated unaliving. It says that the investigation is ongoing and additional charges may be forthcoming. They should be. Because why you got a student trying to do this shit? If you hate him that much, why you ain't do it? Not that I'm telling you to go and commit a crime, but why you got a student who should be focusing on their schoolwork and trying to get the fuck out of school and get an education up in there? Why you got them in here trying to commit a crime for you? So, girl, you trying to ruin his life. You trying to ruin that student life. They probably thought about, was like, I ain't about to do this shit, school counselor. I need to have a session with you right quick. All right, 911 for your ass. Now, the Academy, honey, for Urban Schools Scholars High School has not issued a public statement regarding the incident, of course, because he's a minor. Says it remains unclear, whether Demetrius has retained legal representation at this time. I hope she has. I hope you have, child, because baby, this right here. We're seeing this more and more, you guys. I watch a lot of crime shows because I love to. I love stuff like that. But we're seeing more and more people doing unaliving for hire situations. I mean, do you guys not understand that the weight of time that your ass get behind that? Even if you don't do said crime, even if you don't take that person out, you're paying someone to do it, so you get just as much time as they do because you orchestrated it. You planned it. It's premeditated. You thought about it. People need to think about that. Anytime you hire someone to take someone's life, it's premeditated because you thought about it. This person did something to piss you off and you realized and understood that you don't want this person here no more. So instead of you doing it because you're a punk, you ain't got the balls to do it, you're going to pay somebody to do something that you wish that you could do to somebody. And not only are they going to get a lot of time for doing that shit, okay? They're giving out a lot of capital unaliving charges for people like this now because they're really taking this shit serious. Okay, I think we did a post the other day where somebody paid an undercover cop to do some shit like that. Didn't even know they were paying an undercover cop. They thought that it was a hitman, but it's an undercover cop, and the asses got arrested. Y'all better watch this shit. You hate a person that much where you're gonna pay someone to take them out? You need some very deep, maybe shock therapy is a great thing to bring your ass back real quick. Put some current through your ass. Who is out here on that kind of time? We're seeing a lot of this, guys. And it's so sad when you send your kids to school and you got teachers who's supposed to be teaching them and educating them. Their mind is on, hey, I'm not happy at home. So, hey, I'm going to give you $2,000 to go and unalive my husband. Your child is supposed to be learning at school, but they get wrapped up in some bullshit like this behind teachers. And that's the problem. We got these young ass teachers teaching our kids, and they're out here provoking and being promiscuous with our children and getting them wrapped up and tied up in illegal bullshit like this to where your child's future could be wiped out over some mess that don't even involve them. Thank God this child did not take that $2,000 and go and do something to ruin their life forever, to be charged as an adult for some shit that your teacher asked you to do. She should get every kind of charge in the book. Every type of charge that they could put on her ass, she deserves. You can already tell she clocked out. Look at the eyes. I keep telling y'all, the eyes are the windows to the soul, baby. Look at her eyes. Her soul is gone. She don't got no soul. She don't have a fucking heart. Look at her eyes. She's clocked out. Satan resides in you, ma'am. Satan resides within you. You can tell she don't give no fucks in this picture. She's probably more mad at the fact that the plan did not go through than the fact that she got caught. I really feel like that. She's fucking crazy. You need to be under the jail, ma'am, for soliciting a child to commit such a crime. All right. All right, so let's get into this. When I saw it, y'all put so many topics. I don't know why I did that. I'm tired as hell. Being a blogger is hard work. Listen, because y'all know I go hard when I go live. I really do. I don't just sit here and talk like I'm acting stuff out. Y'all know I'm tired as hell right now. Oh my God. We're going to get through it because we got one more topic after this. Okay, so a father and a son. I really wanted to talk about this because this kind of touched my heart. because y'all know how I feel about kids, y'all. So a father and a son mysteriously drowned on a fishing trip. All right. Now the boat was found overturned in the, what is that, Rappahannock River. Okay. Let's get into this. Oh my God. I was so sad when I saw this. Let's talk about it. So just pack your shit and leave. Yeah, it's so many ways to get away from a person. Divorce, restraining order, if it's to that point to where you just can't be around that person no more, but taking their life, that's extreme. That is extreme. Who want to be sitting in prison for the rest of your life over somebody? When you can just move on with your life, get a restraining order, get a divorce, move out of the state. Like, there's plenty of ways to get away from a person and not fool with them or have to see that person. Child, bye. Baby, I love my freedom. Hell no. Hell no. The only time I would feel compelled to even have to remove someone is if they break in my house and I got to defend my home and my family. That's the only, but just out here on some shit like that, hell no. It's just not that serious to me. It's just not. That's what the legal system is for. Handle it the legal way, baby. Handle the legal way. Y'all be doing too much out here, y'all. All right, so let's get into this situation here. So a father and son fishing trip in Virginia turned tragic when Danny Summer, who's 37 years old, and his young son Donovan failed to return home after an evening on the Rappahannock River on March the 22nd. I hope I'm saying that right, because y'all know I screw up a name. Now, the pair, described by family members as inseparable, has set out around 5 p.m. for what was supposed to be a peaceful outing near, what is that, Spotsylvania, about an hour outside of Richmond, okay? It says, however, in my Kimmy voice, concern mounted when they did not return home that night. That's scary. Now, Madeline Summer, Danny's wife and Donovan's mother, became alarmed after repeated calls to the husband went unanswered. It says at 9:45 p.m., she contacted the Spotsylvania County Sheriff's Office to report them missing. Child says, my husband and my son never stayed out that late without letting me know. Says, I knew something was wrong. Madeline told reporters, said that they love fishing together, but they always came home. He's a little kid too. My God. So it goes on to say that by the early hours of March 23rd, search teams discovered the Summers family's overturned boat downstream, says, along with several of their personal belongings, including a tackle box and a life jacket. How the fuck did the life jacket come off? I don't know. Says that later that morning around 10:30 a.m., divers recovered Danny Summers' body from the river. Now, hours later, around 2 p.m., the body of his son, Donovan, was also found. That's so sad. I hate that. Says that for those who wish to support the Summers family, they have a GoFundMe and a campaign has been launched to assist with funeral costs and other expenses. Okay. So you guys can go on, I guess, GoFundMe, because they didn't put it, well, they do have it here. If you go on, it's on site, you guys can go on, because they do have a GoFundMe. So I guess type in Danny Summers and it may come up under that. I'm not sure, but they do have a GoFundMe to go towards to help this family. That's so sad. I'm trying to think, do they have like crocodiles or alligators or something like that in the water? Maybe it could have overturned the boat. Maybe the son, I don't know. I have a lot of things running through my mind. Maybe the son fell over and he was trying to help him, and maybe the father drowned, because if you're in like rivers and stuff underneath, branches and stuff like that, could have got caught up under or pulled them under. I don't know. I just have so many different scenarios running through my mind in terms of what happened. If both of them could not swim, like I said, if the son fell over, if the father fell over, I don't know. Something happened for their boat to be found overturned. Something happened with their damn fucking crocodile. Well, no, because they found the bodies. So let's rule out the crocodile situation. I'm just thinking of different scenarios which could have been why that would have happened. But they found the bodies underwater for both the father and the son. So this is a very sad situation. Anytime you have a double death like this in the family, where parents or the family got to bury two people like this at the same damn time, that's hard. That's very hard. So definitely, y'all know the weather is starting to get warmer now. People are starting to get out more. People are going to be on the water more in boats and stuff like that. Guys, be safe. I like being around the water too. My son is the same way. We have a pool here. My son, I watch him. Okay. And I don't have anybody else watch him, and I won't let him go anywhere else where there's water if I'm not there, because I don't feel comfortable with that. I know there's with his school and with like different after school activities and stuff, they always say, "Oh, we going to the pool?" Hell no, he cannot go, because baby, you cannot call me and tell me nothing happened to my son and I don't go off. So hell no. But as the weather gets warmer, People are going to be out. You guys, if y'all like to be in boats, I like boats and stuff like that too. Anything with water, I love. Okay, I grew up around water. I learned to swim on the same day I almost drowned. I'm gonna say it again. I learned to swim. Make sure your kids know how to swim. That's a great thing. My son, I definitely introduced him to the water. He loves the water. Make sure you put your kids in some swimming classes so that they know how to swim. A lot of Black people, we don't know how to swim. We just don't. A lot of us don't like to get our hair wet. Child, it's just hair. Learn how to swim, because you never know when you will have to know how to swim. Okay. The same day I almost drowned, y'all. I was 7 years old. Was I 7 or 8? About 7 or 8 years old. I fell in the water on the deep end, and my uncle had to jump in to get my ass up out of there, child. It was in his pool. They were having a cookout, and I was walking around the edge of the pool, and my ass fell up in there, baby. And they had to run and get my ass up out of there. But he put me right back in there the same day. I was petrified, but taught me how to swim the same day, y'all. The same day. And I swim like a damn fish. You put me in the water, baby, I can swim. You hear me? Yes, we can. So, and my son is no different, baby. He's 9 and he can swim too. So definitely teach. Make sure you're putting on life vests for your children and for yourself. If you're going to be out in boats on the water, yes, be safe, because the weather is getting warmer now. Summer is approaching, and yeah, okay. I really hate to see stuff like this. Let's get into some Love, Marriage, Huntsville stuff, and then we're going to get out of here. All right. Last topic. Oh God, y'all. Yes. My ass fell in the deep end, baby. And they had to get my ass up out of there. My uncle said, okay, come on. We're going to learn how to swim today. Because we ain't going to keep doing this, baby. You need to know how to swim. He put my ass right back in there. And I learned how to swim that day. And to this day, baby, you throw me in the water and we got it. Okay. We can backstroke and all that, baby. Yes, we can. All right, so shout out to Love and Marriage T×3, because that's where I saw it. This is from Facebook, okay? So we want to give him credit where credit is due. Let's get into what Carlos is saying, because Carlos is blaming Love and Marriage Huntsville fans for him losing some of his castmates, Tiffany Whitlow and Stormy Steele, to be exact, y'all, okay? Let's talk about it. He always blaming somebody else for his bullshit. Who you gonna blame for Melody leaving, okay? Who are you going to blame for Melody Cherie leaving, the star of your show? Now, he says here that he liked Stormy, that he didn't understand why Stormy left. Well, Stormy made a post a while back saying that the money was not good on Love, Marriage, Huntsville. So maybe she felt like she could make a little bit more money, and it wasn't worth her time being on this show, making the trinkets that she was being paid through Kingdom Reigns Entertainment, because they get paid through Kingdom Reign. Melody got paid through OWN. All right, Melody's check came from OWN. The rest of the castmates got paid through Kingdom Reign Entertainment, and from what we hear through Winter, shout out to her. Winter was saying that they don't get paid like that, child. They don't get paid good, and sometimes they don't get paid on time. So I don't know what the hell is going on with Carlos King and Kingdom Reign Entertainment in terms of how they pay. Tiffany Whitlow, she realized that it was not worth it, so she decided that she and Big Lou and her family, they were going to get the fuck off the show too. He was mad about that. He said he loved Tiffany. He didn't understand why she didn't stay. But Tiffany was getting death threats, in case you guys did not know. People were telling her that they wished that she jumped off of a bridge. It got that serious. They did not like her. Plus, she was being bullied on the show by people like Destiny, who threatened to fight her and beat her up because she had her opinions of what she wanted to say. Tiffany had a slick mouth. Y'all know that. Okay, a lot of people didn't like her because they were like, damn, she's annoying. But Carlos said he loved Tiffany and wished she would have stayed. He was also saying that he's mad that he felt that the fans drove off Stormy Steele from the show as well. I was like, no, Stormy left because she wanted to. She wanted to focus on her Canvas beauty stuff and her business. Okay, so which is why he bigged her up and made her seem like she was just this special guest at this most recent reunion. Y'all remember? They were like, who's this special guest? We're bringing someone out. It's a special guest, you guys. You guys would never think, okay, welcome to the stage, our special guest. And then Stormy walk out and they're like, what the fuck? How's she a special guest when she was on the show the entire fucking season? All right. So she wound up quitting the show because she had shit to do. Obviously, she wanted to focus on her TikTok lives and all that. But I didn't like the way he did that, because I feel like he was trying to make Melody feel a certain type of way by the way he did that, which is why she left the fucking show. And he didn't even know. He's still salty about that. This nigga salty as a warehouse full of Lay's potato chips about Melody quitting in December. Okay, because according to what Sonny, shout out to her, Sonny is saying that Carlos was gagging like hell when he found out. And he even asked Melody if she would come back. And she was like, fuck no. Like 9 seasons of this shit? Hell no, I'm good. Hell no, I'm good. Let's go ahead and play what was said. All right. Ooh, I'm sorry.
Tiffany Whitlow, that's the reason why I'm protective of my cast. Tiffany Whitlow left the show because of some mean viewers. She said it out of her own mouth. She said after appearing on the show her first season, her first reunion, She said, I felt like jumping off the bridge.
Yeah.
Seeing how many people hated me. She said that out of her own mouth. Okay? She was able to continue with the show for a couple of seasons and then finally said, I've had enough. And y'all know I go up for Tiffany Whitlow. I love Tiffany. I love everything about that woman. It was sad to see her go. I understood it, and we all made the decision that yes, if you can't bear what's been happening to you outside of the show, right? Then we respect your wishes. That has happened to Stormy Steele.
Here we go.
Okay. Losing Stormy Steele from Love and Marriage Huntsville is a great loss to the show.
How?
Because Stormy brought something different that the show needed at the time she was presented. Stormy being on the show took nothing away from the original six, and it took nothing away from Destiny. It took nothing away from the Fletchers. Stormy was just this vibrant CEO entrepreneur from Mississippi who moved to Huntsville and created an empire for herself, right? And that's what the show was about. Black excellence. And Stormy fit the bill. She started off as a friend up to the show to test the waters. And once Destiny and her got into it, honey.
He liked that shit. He liked
she was like, okay, child, let me be on the show full time. Because I like it, right?
Yeah,
but she also liked the fact that she was able to promote her business too. And my entire cast, they do a wonderful job promoting their businesses. Stormy is a self-made multi-millionaire.
So
okay, who has.
So is Melody, who also brought Stormy on to the fucking show. Let's not skip over that. See, this is what I hate about Carlos. He irritates my soul, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to do this without hollering. But Carlos is the most non-accountable person I've ever seen in my fucking life. Like, sir, rewind back to the fact that Melody is the one who brought Stormy on the show. Nobody who knew the fuck Stormy was. She had Canvas Beauty or whatever it is that she got out, child. Canvas Beauty out since forever. Nobody knew who the fuck she was until Melody asked her to be on the show. She been trying to be on TV for a while. And Melody was her open door, only for her to get on this show and stab her in the back. Melody helped bring most of the cast on the fucking show. The Scotts as well. She asked them to come on the show. What did they do? Turn their back on her, stab her in the back. Wanda. Everybody on this fucking show. Look at Nell. Nell has also stabbed Melody in the back. Over there with the ops. Everybody has become ops when she brought them on the show to give them a check. Stormy has already said out of her own mouth, Love and Marriage Huntsville didn't pay that much, and she was tired of, the scrutiny that she was getting on the show, and she wanted to focus on her business. So I felt like it was a slap in the face at the reunion when he brought her out as a special guest, a special celebrity guest, when she's been a cast member this whole entire fucking season. Like, I didn't like when she sat at the table on the girls trip and told Melody, state where you stand. Bitch, who the fuck are you? At the end of the day, she stood where she stood when she brought your ass on the fucking show. Do you remember where she was standing when she asked your ass to be on the show and she spoke up for you to be on this show so you can promote your brand and be who the fuck you are right now? Because nobody gave a fuck. Did you do TikToks prior to being on the show? So you were able to use the platform that was presented to you where somebody spoke up for you to grow your business. So I'm so tired of people saying Melody is copying Stormy. How? Melody was a millionaire before she came on the show as well, but we don't hear Carlos talking about that. You didn't appreciate your star who got you where you are with Love and Marriage Huntsville. Love and Marriage Huntsville would not have been successful as it is without Melody. She pitched the show. She paid for the show to even be on here, for the pilot of the show. It was her money that paid for the pilot of this show, only for you to put her on ice for 2 years, and then 2 years later you call her and change the whole dynamic of the show to fit what you wanted it to be when it was understood it was going to be what she presented to you. And then you presented it as your show, and you still call it your show. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Shout out again to Love and Marriage T ×3. because that's where we're watching. This nigga big up everybody except the one that helped you get where you are. He is a joke. Let's continue this because this is some bullshit, okay?
For herself, being a young Black girl from Mississippi. She's an inspiration to a lot of people. Just like the original Six is an inspiration to a lot of people, just like Destiny is an inspiration to a lot of people.
When is Destiny, don't get me started, Carlos. When is Destiny an inspiration to anyone? This bitch don't even pay her bill. This person don't even pay her bills. I'm trying to be nice. Destiny don't even pay her bills. I'm not inspired by anyone who take their money and they owe people and they spend it elsewhere for entertainment purposes only. How many repos have she had? Destiny is in and out of jail and in and out of court. Okay. Destiny is she can't even co-parent. How is that inspirational? She don't have any businesses that are doing well. She's in a whole storage unit calling it a business. And now she don't even have that anymore. How is Destiny an inspiration? And I keep saying, I feel like Carlos has Destiny on this show because Destiny is there to carry out Carlos's sadistic programs. She's only there to fight people. She's only there to start shit. Everybody that's been on this show, like she done ran up in Melody's face. She done ran up in Stormy's face. She done had a falling out and a run-in with Tiffany Whitlow. Y'all remember? Everybody doesn't have a run-in with she want to fight them. Why all this aggression? That's not Black excellence. There's no Black excellence in that. There's no Black excellence on this show. Everybody that you've hired to be on this show, with the exception of Melody Cherie, Stormy is now doing well, but Tiffany Whitlow is doing well as well. She's doing $1 million businesses off of Love and Marriage Huntsville. She's a boss in her own right. And I feel like people that were sitting back watching her, I feel like the Scotts were very much so intimidated by that. So they picked on her. Y'all didn't see that? Yes, Tiffany was annoying as fuck, but Tiffany had her shit together, business-wise. Tisha tried to make some slick comments towards Tiffany, but I bet you Tiffany's business shit was on point. She don't owe no back taxes on her company, but the Scotts do. So I'm so tired of him throwing out this Black excellence phrase so loosely when that's certainly not the case on this show. We only have just a few people that came up and through here that were Black, successful business owners. The Fletchers, they are successful in business. Okay, I hear. But there's some people that are not so successful, like Martell. What the fuck is he still doing on the show? He brings absolutely nothing to the show but aggression. Nothing but aggression. Martell brings absolutely nothing but aggression. His businesses have flopped. Even his wine. He can't even keep a wine business open. So where's the Black excellence in that? Destiny cannot keep any businesses open. How many times are we going to have a oh, I'm back. Relaunch? How many times we gonna have that? You brought Destiny back to have another relaunch. For why? And I know it's for what. For why? For why? Why are we bringing people back to regurgitate storylines and we still don't see no Black excellence? Let's continue.
Like the Fletchers, okay? You find somebody on this show that you inspire and aspire to be. And Stormy brought that to the show. To see her leave is a great loss because she fit the bill and she fit the mandate.
Oh my God.
She did not leave the show because of me, the network, the production, and she made that clear in the post that she made on Saturday. She left the show because she had to choose her business over the bullshit that some of you guys did to her. Y'all did it to Tiffany and she left, and y'all did it again to Stormy. And this has to stop.
Y'all see this? How we get in this? How we get in this? Y'all see this? Why the blame game? Blame game. How we get in this? The fans. So now the fans are being blamed when clearly we didn't have shit to do with it. It was the pay, even though you don't want to admit it. Okay, Carlos, you got to take some accountability. You have to take some accountability because let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go ahead and put some facts out there because you love to blame other people and then get mad when somebody try to check you and you overtalk them, kind of how you did So Gucci on your show. and then get mad when they go to other platforms so they can tell their truth because you want to allow them to tell their truth on your platform when you invited them there. Okay, you low-key are a bully, and you allow bullying to go on your show. Now the problem is Melody brought Stormy on this show, and Stormy felt like she could be the star and surpass Melody, the person who is the original star of this show. That's Stormy's problem. Stormy wanted to be the fucking boss and the star of this show, and Melody would not give up her crown. And it frustrated Stormy because she set her ass at that table and state where you stand. This attitude, this sense of entitlement that she got because she felt like she sold out on a few TikTok lives. She felt like she was a cum laude on that bitch. And Melody had to let her know, I'm still that one. You not going to supersede me, baby. I'm the star. She let their asses know on the girls' trip. Right out there on the beach, baby. You know, I will not give up my crown. I will not give up my crown. When I work the hardest, I share the most. They sit up here, they don't want to share anything. I've yet to see a live where Carlos have gone live to say, I appreciate Melody Cherie. Melody Cherie is the star of this show. I appreciate her for carrying this show. You didn't even do that after she quit because you're bitter and mad, Carlos. You're bitter and mad because Melody left. You still not giving her flowers. You've still not giving her just due. But at the end of the day, you don't have to. You know why? It's called a fan base. Her fans give her that. You're her boss. She had to call you out in a live to let you know how uncouth you've been acting, Carlos King. And you will big up any and everybody else to avoid giving her flowers. See, Carlos likes to use people when he need them in order to get his shit popping. Let me tell y'all, and let me give you a perfect example. When he had his podcast down there in Huntsville, Alabama, who did he ask to be on said podcast? Only to get on there and she cried out to him to tell you how she felt about her treatment on your show. And you overlooked that and still kept the nigga on the show and brought out somebody else to change the energy of the show so that you would not have to address said situation. And there was a sold out podcast, and it was the most sold out of the podcast that you did after that. Melody did that. You didn't thank her. You still didn't thank her. You laced your pockets from them sales from them tickets. You struck her fan base for talking about it and checking your ass about it. I don't know if you realize it or not. Stormy is not that missed on the show. She's really not. Stormy is really not that missed. I mean, when she left the girls' trip and left the show, we didn't give no fucks. I still don't. And not that I hate her, but what did she bring to the show? All these fake ass storylines about her Aunt Lisa and her mama. We didn't want to see Pitbull Betty on the show. We did not want to see Pitbull Betty with her damn face scrunched up with her nasty ass attitude and disposition on the fucking show. We didn't want to see that shit. I didn't want to see her fake ass cousin on there. Well, we had to fire Junior. We didn't want to see that shit. And you sat back with Stormy's mama on that fucking stage, going after Melody like a fucking pit bull, like she wanted to jump out her seat and fight her. And you sat there smiling and you laughed and you thought that shit was funny. Why? She shouldn't even been at the fucking reunion. But you did it for what? Ratings. So you allow your show to tear Black women down when you speak Black excellence, and it ain't there. Let me tell you what Black excellence is, and not to diminish anyone and what they're doing. If you want to talk about Black excellence, start with the person who's really showing Black excellence. That had to start literally all the way over from the bottom to get back to the top in that amount of time. That would be Melody Cherie. This woman had $1 million business years before, prior to being on this fucking show that you told her she was the star of, that she paid for the pilot, and you brought all of her enemies on her show. How dare you? This woman was attacked on your platform. But let's get back, because I don't want to overjump myself. Holt & Holt was $1 million business, and she brought that to you and pitched it to you, and you saw something in her. So much so, till a show was created. She chose the people, and you told her, well, we can't really bring the show into fruition until we get we need something else. We want a team of people. Do you have any friends to bring on this show to make it a show to, show Black excellence across the board? Not just you and Martell. It's not going to be strong enough. We're pitching it to the network and they're asking for more. So she chose people who she thought were her friends, but they were really Martell's friends. And I feel like Martell was already plotting behind the scenes, because if you go back and think, they already said that Melody and Martell were already having issues way back before the show started. They weren't in a good place then. So I feel like Martell was already planning his takedown in this situation. He wasn't 100% there. Hell, he didn't even do most of the talking, I hear, in said meeting when the show was pitched. Melody did. Melody pitched. Martell was just like, oh, yeah, right. Yeah, that's what we talked about. Yeah, that right there. Whatever she said. That's what we want to do. He was on that because, his dumb ass don't know nothing anyway. This is the same person, mind you, that cannot pass an open book test. Took the nigga 40 days and 40 nights to fail 4 times. The same test, I swear to God. Like, at some point in time, you should get some of the answers right. It's the same test. Pretty much you're going to get the same answers after maybe 1 or 2 times, and you still get them wrong. Nigga, you dumb. The book is open with the answer staring you in the face and you still failing it. Yeah, nigga, wear your helmet. But back to what I was saying. Melody started all the way over, dissolved all of her businesses that she created that were doing well right here on your show. Turned right around and flipped it 360'd on all their asses. And meanwhile, was still building her fan base. And I keep saying it, your fan base is what's going to help push your product, your business, and get you where you are. Her fans is what helped her get where she is. And these dummies on this damn show didn't even see how this was working. Y'all was so fixated on hating her and hating on her that you didn't learn shit. Now you guys are at the end and scrambling and trying to get fan base, and it's kind of too late. We don't care no more. People don't care no more. And you messed around and did it in a way to where she left and took her fan base. The fans is what drove this show. So when you get on this platform, Carlos, and you feel like you checking somebody in terms of telling them what they should not do, you're not even talking to her fans no more because they left. Like, who the fuck are you talking to, Carlos? I ain't scared of you. I'll come for you. Caramel ain't scared of you. I'll tell you to your face. Nose to nose. You a fuck nigga. I'm saying it right here. Carlos King. Right here on my channel. Check me. Come for me. You a weak ass. Sorry ass. Fuck nigga. You don't protect women. You sit back and you laugh at women going against each other and call it Black excellence. Yeah, it's too late. It's way too late. It's past too late. The time for them to have done that shit was when Melody was still on the show and her fan base still supported the show, because now that they're gone, they're boycotting the show. You remember how your ratings was when they first started boycotting? You were scrambling like hell. You didn't have that much energy then, but now because you're bitter, you already know Wanda and the Scotts cannot carry this show. Nell Fletcher, nobody is really tuning in to see anything about no Nell Fletcher. Melody, all of their storylines was connected to her. Martell's storyline, he couldn't argue with nobody else. He still wanted to argue about why Melody left him. Nobody gave a fuck about that. 6 years later, that's all he still wants to talk about. Nell Fletcher is still regurgitating she was a mentor to Melody. And it got so to the point to where people, by the time the reunion came, they were like, bitch, you got nothing to talk about? You got a whole daycare. You got a family. You have a relationship that you haven't even built and tried to fix with Lexi. Why we ain't hearing no more about Lexi? Like, you got other shit that you can talk about. This is everybody plugging in. This is Melody and everybody plugging their storylines into her to be relevant. Stormy came on the show. State where you stand. Your people, your fan base came to my warehouse. How long ago that happened? How long ago did that happen? Everybody still plugging in. Eventually you drain. Eventually a battery run low. Melody's battery ran low. So December, she decided, I'm out this bitch. Okay, let's not forget the Scotts, honey, because they were plugging in too. Kimmy coming over acting like a bone collector. You and Maurice, you're saying that Maurice had a lipstick on him. Tell me what you know. Tell me what you know. You said that you were my friend, and here you are talking about my husband. Just steady plugging in. Tisha. Melody, can you beat down here through my expo? Can you come down here and beat to my expo? And then you run back and you talking shit about her. So once again, she's your storyline. Wanda, who never had a storyline, she connects herself to anybody that's got something going on, and that's her storyline. She's going to piggyback off that. Okay? I'm mad at everybody. Melody, why you ain't go back to Martell? Y'all got all these kids. Y'all got four Boudica kids. Why you don't go back to Martell? They ain't got shit to do with you. You over there with pans on the ground in front of Madonna, steady plugging in. Here's your storyline. Okay? You want to try to get the ratings up. You don't put on your orthopedic kids and ran your ass across that parking lot to go over there and fight that woman and got your ass fucking fired. And now you got to sit on Instagram and YouTube, as you call it, okay, and talk shit about the same person who helped you get on the show. Okay? So you plugged yourself in over there too. There you go. Melala. That's what she called her, Melala. I said, is it melanin? Is she trying to say melanin like the skin? You know how black people say, oh, girl, that melanin on your skin, girl. That's what you call melanin. Melanin Hope. Melanin Roshers. That's Roshers. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to Marceau, okay? Him and over here with this damn Mars Soldiers bullshit. Everything you throwing at the wall don't stick. Here you go. So you gotta sit there and argue with her. Like it's like everybody picking an argument with this girl on this damn show to remain relevant. Here's Marceau. They done brought Trish and even Trish coming on the show. You didn't have a problem with Melody. You slept with her husband in her house and you mad at her. Steady plugging in. How the fuck you come on the show? Didn't nobody give a fuck about your long chin ass before you got on the show, and we damn sure don't care about you now. You don't have a fucking storyline. Who you gonna argue with now? Everybody still plugging in, child. This me. They still plugging in. So you done brought your long Shamar looking ass on this damn show, Trish, with no fucking storyline. You sitting back looking like you ate a whole bowl of lemons, looking at Millie like you want to run across damn fight her or bite her. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you into. So all of a sudden now you have a problem like everyone else on the show. That same spirit done jumped from this person to this person and now on you. So now you got a problem with her too. Why? To become relevant on the show. Millie's like, I don't even know why the fuck she got a problem with me. I didn't know who this person was prior to her coming on the show. But you can go in my house and lay up in my bed with my husband, but you come on the show and now you mad at me? How does that work? Where's the black excellence in there? Because Trish, didn't they say you work for NASA or something? We ain't heard you talk nothing about that. Crazy. Everybody on this fucking show is crazy. Destiny the same way. We've talked about everybody. Where's the black excellence? And I'm gonna play this all the way through uninterrupted because I want you guys to hear this bullshit why he's blaming the fans for the failure of his show and people steady quitting. Who you gonna blame for So Gucci quitting and her husband leaving the show? On Bell Collective, because it was some bullshit over there as well. All of your shows have the same pattern of behavior, Carlos. So at some point in time, you got to take accountability that you are the nucleus of the bullshit that's going on. You, sir, you and your production team. You and your production team. You're not a protector of women. You hired a cameraman who beat the brakes off of a woman. Bloody eyes, all that. Busted eye, all that. Beat the brakes off a woman, and you kept him on your payroll until she had to press charges. And you didn't want that heat. You didn't want that negative energy and people talking about Carlos got this guy over there to be. You didn't want that. So you had to get rid of him. And you were going to keep him on there until this woman came public about what happened. So you support abusers. And I'm going to say it right here. And I ain't even going to say allegedly because Martell is still on the show when we've seen him in his aggressive behavior trying to fight Melody. You support abusive behavior. We've seen Destiny lunge at people and try to fight people multiple times, and she's still on this platform when we've already talked about OWN being a network that's non-tolerable to violence and fighting on their network. But you hire and employ people who are violent, they have violent tendencies and behaviors. And you sit back and you laugh at it because you think it's funny. You're not a protector of women. Maybe because you weren't protected as a child. Something happened in your life somewhere where you became disconnected from reality and you think that toxicity is normal. Let's play it one more time uninterrupted. Again, shout out to Love and Marriage Huntsville T ×3. All right, let's go. Get this shit.
My cast. Tiffany Whitlow left the show because of some mean viewers. She said it out of her own mouth. She said after appearing on the show her first season, her first reunion, she said, I felt like jumping off the bridge. Seeing how many people hated me. She said that out of her own mouth. Okay? She was able to continue with the show for a couple of seasons and then finally said, I've had enough. And y'all know I go up for Tiffany Whitlow. I love Tiffany. I love everything about that woman. It was sad to see her go. I understood it. And we all made the decision that, yes, if you can't bear what's been happening to you outside of the show, right? Then we respect your wishes. That has happened to Stormy Steele. Okay? Losing Stormy Steele from Love and Marriage Huntsville is a great loss to the show because Stormy brought something different that the show needed at the time she was presented. Stormy being on the show took nothing away from the original six.
Ciao.
And it took nothing away from Destiny. It took nothing away from the Fletchers. Stormy was just this vibrant CEO entrepreneur from Mississippi who moved to Huntsville and created an empire for herself, right? And that's what the show was about. Black excellence. And Stormy fit the bill. She started off as a friend up to the show to test the waters.
Lord God.
And once Destiny and her got into it, honey, she was like, okay, child, let me be on the show full time. Because I like it, right? But she also liked the fact that she was able to promote her business too. And my entire cast, they do a wonderful job promoting their businesses. Stormy is a self-made multi-millionaire, okay, who has built an empire for herself, being a young Black girl from Mississippi. She's an inspiration to a lot of people, just like the original six is an inspiration to a lot of people, just like Destiny is an inspiration to a lot of people.
Lord God.
Just like the Fletchers, okay? You find somebody on this show that you inspire and aspire to be. And Stormy brought that to the show. To see her leave is a great loss because she fit the bill and she fit the mandate. She did not leave the show because of me, the network, the production, and she made that clear in the post that she made on Saturday. She left the show because she had to choose her
don't stutter now, don't stutter.
over the bullshit that some of you guys did to her. Y'all did it to Tiffany and she left, and y'all did it again to Stormy. And this has to stop.
So the same way Melody's fans went down to Dr. Heavenly's dental office and harassed her there, and only to find out that the office hour that she wasn't even open on the days that y'all said that her fans went down there. Was it like that? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that statement was made? Y'all remember? Where they tried to say that Melody's fan base was going down to Dr. Heavenly's office and harassing Dr. Heavenly on her job, only to find out that Dr. Heavenly's office wasn't even open on the days that they said that she was being harassed, because her office is not open every day. And she says that she said personally she don't even go to the office unless she has someone who's already made an appointment and prepaid and all this other stuff. So she's not in her office every day, but she made it seem like that Melody's fan base was just lined up at her office, just harassing the hell out of her with hell no, we won't go signs and all that shit, only to find out that your office won't even open on the days that you were trying to say that people was down there harassing you. So that was a whole entire lie. But Carlos sat there and pushed it because why? It was connected to Melody. He's got some deep-rooted hate somewhere for Melody. Maybe because she called him out. Because we know Carlos don't like people calling him out. He don't like it. He don't like it. He hates that. He hates that. So everybody else got to be the blame for the bullshit that's going on with this fucking show when you and your production company, you guys aren't doing what you're supposed to be doing. Okay? Nobody should be getting ran up on and hit and assaulted on no damn show. I mean, this is not Zeus. This is not Baddies. of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Or maybe it is, because I mean, hell, all of them been arrested, including Stormy. Including Stormy. Stormy been arrested multiple times. Okay, where's the black excellence in that? Let's not forget she took a whole bat and beat up one of her boyfriend's cars and fought them over a girl. Okay? Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that. Okay? Yeah. The only person on this show that's never been arrested, all right, was Tiffany. I don't think Tiffany's been arrested. I don't think Nell Fletcher's been arrested. But the rest of them on this show, boy. I don't see no black excellence in that. And we already know Kimmy and Maurice, they don't bring shit to the show either. Why they're still sitting on this show is so beyond me. They bring absolutely nothing. They are another couple that get in other people's business in order to stay relevant. Okay. And we already know Kimmy, she took on being the bone collector, because what businesses do Kimmy show? What businesses do Maurice show? He's supposed to be an attorney. He's supposed to have a credit repair business. We ain't seen none of that. They don't talk about it no more. The last time we heard about the credit repair business was when Shan said her ass was in the air on one of them chairs at Credit One. That's the last time I heard about it. I'm just saying. Shan, the girl that Maurice was supposed to be cheating with and doing the threesomes with Marcel, the one that they say be down there at the office all day, that don't be doing no work, to be fishing around on Instagram for the next threesome participant, to be over there at the Red Roof Inn, room 714. That one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we ain't heard nothing about no businesses going on up over there. All right, but anyway, that's my show for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. All right, let me get back to my main screen again. Shout out to Love and Marriage T ×3 for that clip. All right, let's get back to my main screen. Let's see what y'all talking about on here, child, because y'all are the chat is going crazy right now. Shout out to the 958 watching. Says, yep, Kimmy, let's put it up. Yep, Kimmy brought up that she got fired from the chamber so that her own castmates were hating on her. Yeah, they really went in on Tiffany. I mean, Tiffany was annoying, but Tiffany did help bring ratings, because she said the things that nobody else on the show would say. Like when Sheree came on there, like you're like, yeah. So what was it? What was it? Was Montel good and bad? And was your whopping like that? Like Tiffany was on some other stuff. Tiffany said some shit that nobody would want to say, and it was always at the wrong times too. So shout out to Tiffany for that. Maria said that the show has returned for $10. So not $10, last $10. Y'all are crazy. Miss Scorpion Miss said that Marceau be in them comments flaring his bell pepper. I'm not at the bell pepper. Yeah, he be hollering at the women, child. He be fishing for them threesome. That's what the people said. And so do Chris Fletcher as well. Because I done told y'all one of my subscribers hit me up to let me know Chris hit them in the DMs. Did I tell y'all that? One of my subscribers, I still got a message too. Chris Fletcher hit one of my subscribers up and tried to holler at them in the DM. Now, this man is wholly married and just celebrated a 30-year wedding renewal, okay, to Nell. But he's still in the damn DMs propositioning women. So where's the black excellence in that? I don't know. So Alicia Murray says it, and Mel has never been arrested, period. Mel ain't never been arrested. One time she went to the courthouse when her stupid ass baby daddy had her down there for some bullshit. Yeah, because she won't come back to his ass. All right. Let's go up. Let's read some more, then we're going to get out of here. Brainstorm says that I agree with Carlos, says that some content creators and some fans became extremely toxic. That behavior can be contagious. Some fans did. You can't control. And again, I'll agree with you. Some fans did do some shit they shouldn't have done, said some things. They probably harassed the fuck out of her, for the cause, trying to be down for Mel. I'm pretty sure they did. All right. And I'm going to say this. And I do not condone that in any way, shape, or form. Some fans did that, because you do have some overzealous fans that child be overachievers out here on the bullshit. You have some that do that. But again, and I said this before, and I stand 10 toes when I said, Melody does not control that. She does not control how much a person love her and how much they are willing to go to the ends of the earth for her in terms of, on that pop-off action. She don't got shit to do with that. Okay. People love who they love. People go as far as they want to go for who they want to go far for. So that don't have shit to do with Melody. Unfortunately, her name is attached because it's her fan base, but she ain't out here doing no secret millimeter meetings and telling people, all right, millimeters mount up. She ain't on that shit. I ain't seen no meeting. So again, that don't have shit to do with her. But thank you so much, Brainstorm, for your comment. All right. And we ain't trying to down nobody. Y'all know I love y'all to speak freely over here. Okay. Speak freely, honey. Say whatever you want to say. All right. Scorpion Vibes, I'm sorry, says, remember Stormy was fake arrested by, in the fake arrest. What was that? Okay. Down there, I already said, y'all, you like this with the handcuffs and you with the phone. We all know, honey, once they search you, don't they take your phone? So how you get your phone back there and you on live with handcuffs on after being processed? We knew that was a whole damn lie. Stillwater says that, can we rename the show Huntsville Losers? Not the Losers, girl. Alicia Murray says that I think he has some childhood trauma. I think he do too. Well, he did say that, when he was growing up, that I think he said his parents did not accept him being a gay male. So it could be that. I don't know. It could be that. He definitely has a personality disorder, allegedly. So Delilah T says that Carlos, they are leaving because you and your low budget not protecting and the criminals on your show said that you are a joke. That's not funny by me. Oh, okay. Yes, honey, read down. LA Prince says that I don't think he hates Mel. He just don't want to face his part of production team false. Okay, we'll take it. Scorpion Miss says that Stormy is fake. Stormy was faking an arrest. She was lying per usual. Yep. Pepper's Love says that so has Mel, says that Carlos, your actions in this Stormy comment is degrading and you better get ready. Not the TD Jakes, girl, get ready. Karma is knocking, okay? Miss Driver, honey, says that he is Delulu. Yes, he is, baby. He is all the way Delulu. Monica Gillespie says that Carlos was treating Mel like shit. He was, and now she's gone. What are you going to do? All right? Mm-hmm. Still Waters, honey, says, if these folks stop coming on the shows with bull, they would be supported. Says that who support bullies? Says if you can't take it, straighten up and fly right. Come on, tell them. Okay, Miss Waters says that Carlos won't have that though. Okay, he sure won't. Somebody said Carlos is a clown and is. Tiffany Thomas, thank you for your comment. Another person's Miss Rayleigh, honey, says that both Carlos and Heavily are snakes and liars shot. Yes, they are heavy on the liars though. Alicia Murray says that could it be that two men was in her face to talk about what she said about Martell and their relationship? Ooh, girl. All right, Sweet Essence says the Meriton Medicine fan base were the people who were calling Heavenly's office. That was proven. Carlos King. You better tell them, Sweet Essence. See, they try to put it on the millimeters. I'm like, yeah, the millimeters are pulling up down there and y'all better stop that. Like he really was trying to reprimand the damn millimeters when it wasn't even them. So see how you trying to ruin this woman's fan base over lies and insinuations? Carlos. Okay, that's why the Lord is pushing your hairline back here. Push it, Lord. Keep pushing it, Lord. Let me pray. Right. Lord, push Carlos' hairline back behind his ears, Lord. Okay. That's why your shit start back here. You on your George Jefferson. How old are you, Carlos? You barely 40. And your shit start back here. That's why the Lord pushing your hairline and you got to keep spraying that Beijing up here. Okay. That's why you can't sweat none. You can't get too mad when you go on your lives and talk too much shit. Because if you start sweating, that Beijing gonna come down upon your forehead, bitch. That's why your hairline is behind your fucking ears, because you're fucking lie. Every time you lie, your hairline get pushed back. Yes, it do. All right. Denise Slay Girl says that cancel the show and then everyone will be all right. Okay. It's gonna be canceled, child, because this season ain't gonna be about shit. LA Prince says that oh my God, I think that Stormy's husband wasn't feeling the show. And she also said that they were possibly moving to LA. They need to move somewhere, child. Miss Pruitt, honey, says that these people are smooth criminals. Okay, yes, God. Shout out to Michael Jackson. Brittany Janae says that Carlos can go play in traffic. Yes, girl. 5 o'clock traffic. That's yeah. Okay, that's rush hour, girl. Okay. Girl, play in rush hour traffic, baby. Okay. Yes, you do. Scorpion Vibe says that who gonna stop it? Who gonna stop it, boo? Okay. Yes, let them know. Sunrise says that he laughs at women who fight and degrade each other. He is say he likes the ish. Yes, he just said it. He said, I like it. He just sat here and said he liked when Destiny was trying to go for Tiffany. He liked that. He sat back and watched. I told you how hard he was smiling at the reunion when Pitbull faced Betty's ass was sitting up there arguing with Mel. I said, why she so mad like they just was arguing yesterday? That was something. How you fake mad? Like that was some fake mad. How you got fake beef and fake mad at a reunion? You would have thought Melody stepped on her damn coins or something during commercial, the way her ass was sitting up there looking crazy. She was like this when she would talk. I was like, why this energy? Melody was sitting there looking like, girl, bring it down 1,000. Damn, why you just mad over some shit that happened 2 years ago? So Riri Carruthers says that they inspire people because they're his do people, right? He do got a lot of do people. And it's the Scots. The Scots are his do peoples. peoples like Wanda. Listen to me, child. Sound like Wanda. Peoples, this do people. All right. So Josie Kurtz said that Tiffany left the show because of Martell and Marceau gaining up on her. Yep, they did. Said that it was making her husband get out of character. Yeah, Big Lou was ready to throw bowls up on their ass. All right, because he sure ran up in their face. Y'all remember at that baby shower. Sweet Essence says that who used the white man, aka Kyle, to revive her failing business. Come on now. Says then tossed him only to get sued by him. Okay, and she had to pay him a bag. Yes, she did. All right. Pepper's Love says that Tiffany said that immediately Carlos should have gotten therapy for the whole cast. Says wink, wink, wink. Ha ha. But Kiki, right? Oh yeah, I kind of blame him for Kiki not being here too a little bit, just a little bit. All right. Scorpion Vibes. We're gonna read about 2 more comments, then we gotta go. Okay. Because 10:51 gotta go. So Scorpion Vibe says that Boy Vibe says it's going to be viewers that doesn't like them and some that will. Says that if they don't have a strong backbone, then being on TV isn't for them. Yeah, you got to be strong to be on TV, especially reality TV. And if you got a lot of skeletons in your closet, probably not be on reality TV, because once a person see you on the TV screen, they're going to go searching for things. They're going to search and see who the fuck you are, why you're here, like the whole nine. People going to look for you. They're going to find out if you were arrested, how many divorces you had, how many kids you had, like. Child, anything about you that you don't want people to know, please do not be on TV, because that shit is going to come out. That's why the Scots be so mad at bloggers, because we dig and find shit. Okay, we dig and we find stuff, and they be mad. Wanda hate my ass because I stay on their ass. She hates me. When she say my name in videos, y'all, CR. That's how she be with me. CR. And don't even get me started with CR. I ain't gonna say her name, but she know who I'm talking about. Carmel. I'm like, who is that? Carmel Well. Carmel Well. I can't stand her ass. Oh no, don't get me started. Carmel Well. I be like, who is that? Who is Carmel? Oh, she hate my ass because we stay on their ass. We do, y'all. It ain't just me. It be a few bloggers that stay on the Scott ass and Wanda's. Appears to be says that they keep saying Mississippi like it's a third-legged world country. Right, child. Ain't nobody checking for nobody. Child, bye. All right, one more comment. One more. Let me scroll. Let's scroll. Child, she said, I cannot stand CR. I cannot stand CR. Call my will. I be like, oh, girl, who is that? Girl, you gotta lay a lot of hate for me. Oh my God. Oh, I want to fight her. Oh, when I see her, I'm gonna beat her ass. I be like, oh my God, I'm excited. When does the show begin? I be on my pity bullshit. Girl, you want to fight me? What time the show start? Girl, I'm trying to be there first. What? Oh God, what we gonna be? What is happening there, girl? Oh my God, where I gotta pull up at? Girl, let me know. I ain't got shit. What time? Let me check my Palm Pilot, girl. Let me clear my schedule. Where I gotta pull up? You wanna beat my ass, girl? Oh my God, I'm excited. Let me know, girl. All right. Ooh, let me take my hoops off. Just in case you want to try me through the screen, girl. Let me take my earrings out. Y'all know how when you take your earrings off, girl, that means you ready, girl. You on ready. Oh, my hair back in the bun too. Girl, this is fighter time. Oh, do I need to take my glasses off too? You can break these glasses right here now. You gonna pay me for these shits. But anyway, girl said she want to fight me, girl. She got that much hate for me. She want to fight me, girl. I said, oh, girl, you don't want to fight me, do you? Oh, girl. Because you know them two girls that pulled up on you on the bus now, Wanda. Now, not to put your business out there. I done told y'all. Now, word on the curb is a very, very, very close source told me that 2 women got on the bus and went to Wanda's job down there, that little daycare where she was cooking down there, putting the corn on the tray. And baby, they got off the bus and went down there and mollywopped her ass. And that's how she got that cut on her lip. That's what the people told me. Yeah, I ain't lying now. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Do y'all see any wings over here? Let me put my earrings back on because ain't shit about to pop off. But anyway, girl, let me put my earrings back on because ain't nothing about to happen. But anyway, girl, that's what people had said. Y'all kept saying, girl, how'd she get that cut on her lip like that? Cause some 2 girls got on the bus, girl. You know your ass is getting beat when somebody get on a bus. Girl, somebody get on a bus and beat your ass. Somebody got on a bus, y'all. 2 girls got on the bus, they said, and went down there to the little daycare center place where Wanda was working. And she was back there putting some corn on the tray, girl. Baby, they went through there and karate chop and did one of those Mortal Kombat kicks across her back. They came through there, baby, and the other said, finish her, like on Mortal Kombat. And they did one of them twist kicks across her back and knocked her bun off while she was about to put that corn on the tray. I said, shit. Y'all know how they did one of them twist little martial arts things like that right there, right quick, across her back. And baby, she fell, they said down there, and tore her damn lip up. And she done tore her damn lip up, girl. I said, how you get beat up from people off the bus? And they got their ass right back on the bus and went home. I said, well, hot bullying damn. How the fuck that happened, girl? Anybody got a video? Can y'all send that to me? CarryMaryRail75gmail.com. Send that to me. I do not promote violence, but I do want the video. All right, moving on, girl. Let me get to this last comment, though. Damn. I said, hot damn. How you get on the bus and beat somebody's ass and get back on said bus and go back to the house like ain't shit happened, girl? She was just trying to put some corn on the tray, and damn, they said corn was everywhere, girl. Corn was all over the floor, girl, when they did that twist kick across her damn back. They kicked her so hard in the back, they kicked her bra loose. Damn sure did. They kicked her bra loose, girl. And baby, her titties hit the floor, baby. And she hit the floor right behind her. I said, well, hot damn. Shit. All right, so Valerie Rayleigh, girl. Valerie Rayleigh said that he is blaming the fans because Love and Marriage Huntsville may be canceled, knowing that the other castmates can't bring in the ratings and can't. Said that nobody is going to watch that ish. I know that's right. I ain't watching this shit either. All right. No God. But that's what had happened, girl. All right. Call me a liar if you want to. Call me a liar if you want to. Nah, that's the whole lie. And everything I said in this video is alleged and is in my damn opinion and fair use entertainment. But the girls did get on the bus and go down there and mollywop, girl. They did that twist kick across her back, and they kicked off them City Trend earrings that she was wearing that day. Because you know Wanda always wear her costume jewelry to jail. Not to jail, but to work. Baby, yes, girl. She was dressed like she was at the prom back there putting that corn on the tray, and they came through there and did that twist kick across her damn back and knocked her bra loose, baby. And her breast went down to the floor and knocked her down there, Lord, and they proceeded to stomp her like roaches. That's what the people told me, girl. I won't there. But that's what the people told me, baby. They stomped her ass like it was roaches back there, girl, and corn all over the damn floor. I said, well, damn. And baby, when she got up, she had 3 lips because this one was split, girl. So, you know, this was 2 lips up here because they split it, girl, and then down here. And yeah, girl, they said she cried in the car. That's what they told me, girl. Wanda, if you see this video, everything said in this video is alleged, and in my opinion, and it's used fair use and entertainment. And don't be mad because you already want to fight me, so you can't be more mad than you are now. All right, sorry to tell your business. Sorry, not sorry, and let's get out of here. All right, love you guys down. Thank you so much, Belle Wilson, KBR, Tyra, and Scorpion Miss. All right, for the girls were talking to the girl. The girl, I was like, "Oh, girl, tell me more. What had happened, girl? Who got on the bus?" I was like, "What?" Girl, let me find out they got on the number 9 and did a twist kick across her back and knocked her bra loose, girl. Girl. Lord, thank you to my moms. So let me get out here, Lord. Because girl, I got to go pray after this live because this right here was too much. And thank you to my backup mods, Lord. That was on the wall on that shit. I said, oh my God, that had to hurt, girl. Girl. She hit her. I think she hit her head on the refrigerator or something. I don't know. When they did that twist kick and she ran into the refrigerator, girl, and she knocked the ice machine on and everything. Ice and everything. Ice and corn was everywhere, girl. When they did that twist kick and knocked her ass out of there. But yeah, so thank you to my backup mods over there, Rose Armstead and True TV Podcast. I gotta get out of here before I get my ass in some trouble on this damn live. Thank y'all so much. All right, thank you to my mods child out here doing an awesome job. Thank you to the content creators in my chat today. Y'all know who you are. I appreciate you. Sunny Days. Let me see my usuals that's in here. Let me see, because I got my little list, honey. Thank you, Sunny Days. Thank you, True TV Podcast. Thank you, Purple Unicorn, Dear Retalk Show, Messy Host ATL. I ain't looking at y'all because y'all gonna get me in trouble. Boss Lady Brand, Girlfriend Chronicles. I love seeing her. All right. Yeah, I can't look at y'all because y'all be stirring up stuff in the chat, and I be trying to live right and be saved. And every time I look at the comments, y'all be on some shit. See, y'all be promoting violence up in here, and I do not want no parts of that. Okay, but let's get out of here until the next video. I'ma see y'all later. Girl, what's the tea? What up? I see you in the building. All right, shout out to Girl, what's the tea? Y'all check out those content creators and support. Okay, guys, for real. Support. Hit the like button. Unlike how y'all be trying not to do on my channel, and the like button is for free, girl. Okay. Y'all said great show. Y'all know we're gonna act the fool over here. All right. You know you're gonna get a good show when you come over here. A nice laugh and a gag, girl, when you come over here. All right, but let's get out of here. All right. Please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend to come on over to the Carry Real Show and subscribe so you guys will be privy to all information in our videos. Okay. Love y'all down. Schoolboy. Shout out to Schoolboy for being here. Shout out to Snatch by Diego as well. I almost forgot Schoolboy was here. Shout out to Schoolboy in the building. All right, coming over and supporting, and shout out to Snatch by Diego as well. All right, I think that's everyone. If there's nothing else, y'all, let's go.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. 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 hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still